What's going on? Let me check these levels right quick. What is going on? Yo, Six Layer, what's going on? Christopher Hart, what's going on? Novad Salir, my man. Mostly Martinez, what's going on? Let me know my levels is good. Geekhead, what's going on? A Rodimus, you know what I'm saying? Sean Zoo, Mojo Blues, what's up, man? Let me know how my levels are sounding. What's going on? Chilling. Just trying to get up early. Sunday morning service at the Lord's. You know, trying to wake up. Sinister, what up, man? Yo, my bad, Sinister. I missed your joint yesterday, bro. My fault. I didn't know you was doing the raid. You got to give me the heads up because I had some plans already. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this early, man. King Dovey, this early. It's 10:30 on the East Coast, like, so this early for me. Sick, thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Six Slayer trying to get down with the fights. I see you. So we're just waiting for everybody, you know what I mean? We tested out some stuff on the back end. Gonna make some changes, so hopefully video quality will be better, the stream will be better. You know, we're trying to keep it good for y'all. You know what I'm saying? So we will be seeing, I think I seen Addict moving and grooving, the Young Wolf, so he should be coming in soon. Solve, I seen up, you know what I mean? So he should be in soon. Of course, you know, the King gonna pull up. Fun topics, fun time. That CrownYourLord gonna be crazy, man. I already know. See if we can defeat the evil Solve. You know what I'm saying? But yo, Red Raven, what's going on? But anyway, I will mute most. Oh, Corey Mosley, what's up? Y'all coming in, get a good seat in the front of the congregation. Get a good seat up front. It's gonna be a good one today. But yo, I'm gonna mute up. We're gonna see if King get in here and then get the rest of the Lords, and we got some fun in here. So I will catch up with y'all in a few. Smitty Smith, what's going on? $5 super chat. Thank you, brother. Congratulations, Silent Podcast on hitting 5K subs. Salute. They will make room. No doubt, man. Much love, much appreciated. Definitely got to celebrate that. We got all the Lord James just waiting on Attic right now. He's got a little technical difficulty. We're going to figure it out, and then we will get rolling. So I'll see y'all in a minute. All right. And we are finally live. Welcome to the Iron Lords podcast and the LordsofGaming.net, episode number 188. And congratulations, Lords. We have hit the 5,000 YouTube mark. Put your hands together. Yo, salute.
It's too early for that nonsense.
No, it's early for you because you wanted to party all night.
You want to party?
Salute. He got that. Oh, damn it, Joe.
Look, I don't appreciate you doing that, so I'm gonna do this.
Wow, I gotta have
salute 5K, man. Much appreciated. Salute to the Rel for showing the love. Halfway to 10,000. So this is good. This is love. Much love out in the realm. You already know. And it's another glorious Sunday. We're back at the round table on the Lord's Day. And today we've got Cyberpunk 2077 impressions and performance, 343 Halo Infinite updates, and the Game Awards recap, and Game Pass impact to discuss, so we gonna get right into it. So let's introduce those four horsemen of the realm in the round table, those original knights of the round. My co-host, the co-most, my brother from another mother, the difficult game conqueror, lord of his own world, and the high of the young wolf, my man, Lord Addict. How we doing, sir?
I'm doing pretty good, considering I just woke up 15 minutes ago. I'm pretty wide awake. So, let's look forward to this 1 p.m., man. This 1 p.m. needs to happen yesterday. I am starting my boycotting ILP, and so the 1 p.m. is the 1 p.m. is the standard, man. I don't want to go back to this 11 a.m. stuff. I don't care about your football. Like, I don't care about none of that.
You don't care about that Friday night football?
I'm joking. See, that's exactly why I shouldn't care. I didn't even know they didn't do Friday night games. Like,
I definitely don't care, and I would like for us to get to one.
We're one more Saturday away. I mean Sunday away, and then we go back. So don't worry about it.
I'm gonna consider this one the Sunday. The next Sunday is on.
It's on. So what have you been playing, sir?
I've been playing Cyberpunk. I've been playing some Star Renegades, and I'm wanting to think. Oh yeah, I played a lot of Destiny. I've actually beat that raid 10 times this week.
Oh wow, we gotta hit Saul set up, man. He was bad with us.
Yeah.
Man. Nobody hit him back. We were supposed to do the raid.
I love being back on Xbox because it's simple.
I see how you threw the shot just there. I see what you did just there.
What?
Because I was like, yeah, Sid is ready to play, and you on PC. He's like, I'm back on Xbox. I'm gotta be on back.
No. I mean, it wasn't a shot at him. It's just
okay.
like on PC, like I thought people were bougie and like elitist on PC. On Xbox, when I used to do LFG back in the day, it ain't nothing compared to what they are on PC. They'll be like, day one, literally the day it came out, we want 10 clears.
Hold on. Something went down in the realm. Somebody just joined the realm. What's going on in the realm? Oh, yo. Was that the legend? Was that the legendary Bill Stillwell on Facebook VR and Project xCloud and Back Compat? The legend himself. Salute the Great Wall, man. Much love, brother. Yes. Please throw the crest
them horns.
He gave you Back Compat. This man is a legend in these streets of these games.
If it wasn't for him, you wouldn't enjoy this Game Pass as much as you enjoy.
I was actually talking.
I'm gonna tell you right now, he makes Game Pass possible.
I was actually talking to him yesterday. We were talking about the Xbox and brought up Overwatch. I'm like, I'm gonna have to re-download Overwatch.
Yeah, he's a beast, man. He's a beast.
Now
Reinhardt,
right now.
He's a beast.
He's right. Is that his character?
Oh, Reinhardt, he's a beast. Yeah,
he would love my son because right now my son.
I actually have a Mean Mercy tagged with Reinhardt, but
Okay.
My son is crazy right now. He on all those games, man. He's out of control.
Soft, real quick. You want to get the super chat, sir?
Yeah, we got Big Cloud Gaming with the $5 super chat.
Oh, that's my dude.
Salute, my brothers. Congrats on 5K. Hit that like button. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, brother. Much appreciated, Big Cloud. I see you moving and shaking out here. What else we got?
Then we have Drunken Ninja with the $5 super chat. Able to make the show today. Gotta show love to y'all. Thank you so much, sir.
Hold on. Why Nova says Solve out here looking like Ghost of Christmas?
Because it's still your Yeah, I need to figure out this color situation because every slider that I hit has done nothing to this color.
No, you got the whatchamacallit. You have green inside your shirt.
He good now. I mean,
it's definitely gonna be like you gonna look like a ghost.
No, the shirt doesn't have any green.
Yes, it does.
You know,
that's the shirt I got. That's
it's the black and white one though.
That's
but you see the little part. Oh, that's the silver one. Or
that's the silver one, man. We had two ones.
It's making you invisible.
I think it's just the shimmery. Because remember, our joints is mad shimmery. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
shimmery joint.
So you out here? Just don't worry about it.
Oh, hold on. Smitty said we missed the super chat. Please, let's take care of Smitty. So I may have missed it maybe early.
Oh, okay. I thought
maybe I did take care of it.
Sure you get that.
Smitty.
We got Smitty.
See, I told you, Smitty, it's too early. They fight me over this 11 a.m. when they missing stuff.
I think you did, but he didn't hear it. We got Smitty Smith with the $5 super chat. Congratulations, Iron Lords podcast, on hitting 5K subs. Salute. They will make room.
Yes, they will. I did shout that out, Smitty, before we went live, but you didn't hear it, so we're going to say it again. But yeah, salute, man. Thank you, man. Much appreciated, brother. You already know. So that has been it, Addict.
Yeah, I got some comments I want to make on Cyberpunk, but we'll do that a little later.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But it's been a pretty good week, especially Destiny, man. People always be like, Addict, you can't play Destiny all year. And I'll be like, watch me. Because it just feels so good that on Destiny, because I love raids, but it's like I said, there's such gatekeeping on raids on PC. It's unreal.
Yeah.
It's like the raid just came out the next day. Like, we want 15 clears. What you mean you want 15
clears? Know what to do. Better have the new rocket launcher.
Now I just make a post on the LFG on Xbox that's integrated to the UI, and I got a raid team in like 3 minutes.
Salute.
And then I have to see, I'm not like other people. When I LFG, I will kick you. So, it's so easy. Because then if it's like a pool full of people, and I can just grab any one of them I want.
You got too much power, sir. Let's get Sin Vendetta, sir.
We got Sin Vendetta with the $10 super chat. Iron Lords, congratulations on 5,000 subs. I put you guys into my regular podcast rotation earlier this year, and you guys have been amazing and one of the best parts of 2020 for me. Wow. Thank you.
Wow,
Thank
that's
you,
love,
sir.
brother. That's love, man. You have no idea how much that means to us, man. Salute. Thank you, enjoying the content.
It's
brother.
definitely been an interesting year for us. We're used to going to events and stuff, and since all that was canceled, because normally the reactions, you wouldn't get none of that because we would have been at E3.
We'd have been there.
It's arguably, if E3 would have happened, we never would have done reactions on this channel.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's what we got. And of course, we have our most technical gaming lord, the solo gamer who lives for the single player selfish experience, and also the Southstradamus, the Lord of Clarity and Lord Patreon of the Iron Bank, my man, Lord Sovereign. How we doing, sir?
I'm good. What's going on, guys?
Chilling. You sounded very 11 a.m.-ish.
Yeah, I'm very 11 a.m.-ish.
Oh, gosh. Shut
up.
Let's go.
So, let me take this opportunity to throw a couple people in the bushes right now. Let me do it. Yeah, it's a man talk. Man talk.
Man talking a while.
It is from
Sovereign. Wow.
Uh-oh.
So let's go back to Thursday in the Iron Lords podcast stream, which I was not, a part of, right?
Right.
This is why I have to throw. Let me start out with our guest panelists, right? Death Singer, Wandering Dutch, and our very own Lord Addict.
Yes.
Why am I getting attacked?
All of y'all in the bushes. Because you have the worst takes imaginable. All of y'all. When it comes to music.
I'm gonna need you to have examples, or you're gonna have to shut up.
Let me hear this.
Yeah, let's hear this.
They're ripping into a musical performance, and I'm like, who are they ripping into?
Yes.
And I'm looking at
When did I rip into a musical performance?
And I'm like, it's Eddie Vedder.
Time. Let's all get his bars off.
Are you talking about the whack dude with the guitar?
That's Eddie Vedder. I don't care who This is why people believe the gamers live in their mom's basement. You're a bunch of uncultured heathens. All of you.
Just because I wouldn't care what homeboy up there singing, I'm in the basement.
But if I gave you some long-haired, pointy-haired, androgynous looking dude,
are you implying that if it was some Final Fantasy tactic
exactly,
music?
I'm not implying anything. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Hey, you realize it's the Video Game Awards, right?
Like
you realize Video Game Awards, right?
But that doesn't mean that the only music you listen to is video game music. I believe that the words that came out of your mouth were, "I don't listen to music with words."
I said the music I listen to 9 times
out of 10 have words,
but no, it has nothing to do with video games.
Listen,
you can ask Cognito. I listen.
So now you're bougie.
I'm
not
not
now you're bougie.
No, I'm not gonna even argue.
And you just listen to
music.
Time, both.
How are you gonna argue with me with my choice of music? How are you gonna argue with me with my choice of music?
How is it? Listen, get out of the basement and jump in the bushes. Y'all need to expand your horizons.
Okay, your point?
On gaming soundtracks. I cannot believe. And you like
it's not a gaming soundtrack. Dude, you really extra today for no reason.
No,
really extra
the right
time.
Now, all of y'all really are. This is why.
Oh my God, Just Gordon's mouth is wide open. He's like, what is happening with the Lords?
He's being extra for no reason.
I'm not being extra.
You're taking contents I said completely out of character.
Dude, you didn't even let me finish saying what I.
No, because you're just saying it.
All right, I gotta call a time on both of y'all.
Man talk, though,
his man talk.
His man talk.
Yeah, exactly.
Why keep my name out your mouth when you sit there taking my contents?
Take your spanking the way you're supposed to.
No, ain't no taking nothing. Ain't no taking nothing.
Listen, all I'm saying that Addicts World does not apply here.
Yes, it does. Addicts World applies to everything.
You are banned from future streams. Live streams you're banned from.
Shout out to Windows Central. Shout out to Just Gordon from Windows Central, who just gave a £5 super chat for our foolishness. Thank you, Just Gordon.
No. We ain't just brushing through this, all right? Just like you have no right to tell me what I can and cannot listen to. You have no right telling me what Addicts World.
Did I tell you not to listen to what you listen to?
You told me to listen to other stuff.
I just said
me to listen to other stuff.
At what moment, other lords, did I ever tell him to listen to something else? I just said.
You know what's crazy? You guys come up here and you have the most crazy talks about all this stuff in the 80s. And I make a little jazz, but I don't go this. I don't do a man talk about it. I'm just like that's your
man. Nah, yeah, because your takes are just horrible.
Okay.
It's just difference of opinion.
Let's get these super chats.
So
all of y'all, like I said, as I said, all of y'all in the bushes. Go listen to a record.
Okay. All right. Was I in the bushes too? I thought I was being reasonable.
You were enabling them, Cog. Oh, not about that. Yo, and I wasn't even mad with
you talking about the dude from The Last of Us, right?
Hold on, wait, so can I defend myself?
No, there's no defending. This dude is out of whack.
That dude, he touched my soul.
That's Eddie Vedder.
Oh my God. All right, listen.
Eddie Vedder.
You know why? You know why? Mm-hmm. Dude, I grew up in the hood listening to hardcore.
Well, that's fine.
Let him finish.
And I know who Eddie Vedder is.
How is that my fault?
I know and respect who Eddie Vedder is.
Okay, you can respect whatever you want.
Yo, you came out and said the dude with the beard.
We gotta let each other finish each other's sentences. We gotta let each other talk.
I already know I broke you because you're yelling. I already know I broke you because you're yelling.
You're completely taking something completely out of context.
All right, so now that we've got the music stuff out of the way, let's get these super chats. Let's get these super chats, guys.
I'm fulfilled today.
Yeah, you can fulfill all you want, man. You got that, man. You got that. That's yours. Let's go.
Let's start with you since you got a lot of energy today.
No, I'm good.
Oh, you good? All right, so we got Just Gordon laughing at us with the £5 super chat.
Yes, we have that.
Then we got Scrub Nurse.
We have Scrub Nurse with the $5 super chat. I stand with you, Saab. Vedder in person and jam is the GOAT. The audacity. Get some culture in your life.
Now, you know what's crazy? You guys tell people all the time, yo, man, it's just plastic, it's just games. You know, if that's your opinion, that's okay. Now it's, you don't like this music? You don't like this music?
All right. We uncultured heathens now.
You guys are hypocrites.
Uncultured heathens now.
Uncultured heathens. Okay.
Then we have Squirrely there with the $5 super chat.
And if I would have known exactly who that man was and I was vibing with him, you would have been like, that's a white dude right there.
Oh my God.
I don't want to hear none of that.
Moving on with the super chat. This segment.
Saab's camera game got him looking like Ashley Larry up in here. Congrats to the 5K to the next Millie and Team Addicts as
wow.
I'm entering Addicts.
Wow, you're a savage.
Then we got Game Over Brian with the $10 super chat. I followed you guys earlier this year, and you guys have been amazing, especially King and his TCL rants ever since. I officially listen to you guys every Sunday, 100%. Been the best part of 2020. Thank you so much.
Salute. Let me get Jonathan V. $5 super chat. The Lords hit 5K and start acting totally different. Addict is officially Lord Heathen.
You got Smitty Smith?
Yeah, we got. Well, before that,
It's another Smitty Smith.
It's another one.
No, it's below it. It's below it.
All right, let's see.
Oh, did I miss the Destiny one? Yes, I actually read that one to myself.
Oh, I'm sure you missed it. I'm sure you missed that.
That Destiny 2 update on the Series X is absolutely phenomenal.
Yes.
Bungie did their thing.
Yes, that's true. Salute.
Even I, who hate Destiny, have seen it, and oh my
Lord.
Every time you put it on, it's amazing.
All right, what else we got?
Then we have Smitty Smith again with the $5 super chat. Thou shalt not take musical foolishness from the heathen. Tell him solve the Book of Acts.
Oh my God.
You guys are probably some. I watched. You know what? I ain't gonna even say.
Oh, we got him, man. We got him upset.
Yo, not a second. Yeah, I know I broke him today. That's all I like.
Black. You honest go. Stop
then
it.
We got Black Ronin with the $5 super chat. I know who better is too, coming from the hood, and that song was garbage.
Oh, he's with Addict. He's with Addict. He said that song is garbage.
Ain't nobody.
That song is not. You bugging.
Nobody is listening to that stuff.
But once again, it goes back to the heathenism of these non-emotion having dude.
So let me get this straight. Your opinion on music makes you heathen
on this part topic, right here. We're gonna really do this.
And we can spend 35 on sports, but you don't hear me complaining.
We but
he got us there.
You just couldn't let him finish his part, and then you give your rebuttal.
Because he was clapping at me. Don't act like you don't interrupt people.
I actually clapped at 3 of y'all. You took it.
No, but I'm the only one in here.
Moving along with the flash super chat.
Lobo backslap with the $5 super chat. Addict Spotify playlist is called Moldy Leaky Basement Movies.
That's actually
funny. You guys started, man. Look what you guys started.
Oh no! Then we got Lord Kaibatsu with the $5 super chat. This comes to my main issue nowadays. This is trash instead of not my thing. People need to at least show respect what it's doing.
Fair enough. I like that one.
Then we got Gaming Forte with the $5 super chat. Haven't had this much fun on Xbox in years. Plus, why does Saab look like Casper the Friendly Ghost? Love and respect you all. Yes, I know. I have not had time to tweak my settings.
Yeah, we just debuting some new applications. Got to figure it out. We got to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? But
send that green screen, please.
No doubt. So, other than attacking us and calling us heathen, Saab, what else have you been doing?
Nothing at all, because I was in the bushes that I had to work when I was supposed to be playing Cyberpunk. So, I had played an hour of Cyberpunk, which was all enough to like create my character and do the first little part of the main mission, the first main mission, and that is it. That's pretty much it.
No doubt. I think we got another super chat too, sir.
We got Jonathan B with the $5 super chat. How are they gonna have a Last of Us beer but not know that song? He was singing to you. You
know what's crazy? The majority of this chat clowning on me have talked mad snap about that game. Like just stop it. Stop it.
Anyway, and of course
we got one more. Benji with the $2 super chat. 5K for the best podcast every week.
Oh, appreciate you. Thank you, brother. Sir. And of course, we have waiting patiently the incredible Hulkifist, aka I forgot he was on this podcast, the XS Gamer.
Ooh.
The prophet of Xbox, king of the statues, demands nothing less than that premium experience. It is the leader of the fraud alert movement.
Ooh.
Beloved Lord King, how are we doing, sir?
Oh my God!
What a second, right?
This is crazy. Well, I won't be doing my man talk because I was about to do the same one. Yeah. No, I'm just joking.
No, but King, I got to give you props though, because that you not liking that, like that all that J-pop, K-pop music. I can feel that. I can rock with that because.
Oh, so that's okay.
Because I can
not being up with the culture. It's got to be your culture.
No, but I gotta listen. If he listens to it in the context of the game, I like that too. Yeah. I'm not putting it on my Spotify playlist. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, that was my thing, but I love how Jeff Keighley did his thing.
Feels like there's a lot of back scratching going on
I love how everything went. Well, shout out to Anthony Joshua yesterday to fighting another tomato can.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like the weakest heavyweight champion in the world taking a tomato can that should have been knocked out in 2 rounds all the way to, I don't know, 10 rounds or whatever that boring fight was. He was eating his uppercuts like it was hamburgers until he finally got him out there with his timid, weak George self. Anytime he fights anyone with a punch, that man is under the ropes. Stay far away from Andy Ruiz that's in shape because he's going to work you over like a $2. Next, check this out over here. Did y'all see the Maestro? This is the next statue up for King of Statues. Go to Dolph Castle X. I did a live unboxing there where I had to pull this baby out of the womb. This baby is heavy, is huge, and is fantastic. That will be the next statue up on KOS. KOS is up right now. Go see that Ken the Eagle. Shout out to Lord Attic with all his help. Yes. Lord Attic has been very integral in getting stuff up now, and helping out in the background, helping Cog out because Cog definitely had a lot of work on his hands. And shout out to Cog for putting up the
I had the article for you. I had to take because Lord's Game was like, yo, why you? I thought I was doing, and I was like, nah, man.
That was
I was like, this is Battle of the Planet. This is G4. This is that's that.
If I could put up all the takes that I did one that was really great. Yesterday, my gardener came through and he decided that this is a day that he wants to clean the gutters. So he cleans the gutters. So if y'all hear,
hold on. Eli, I did hear that part. I was like, Eli, the realist is coming after you. He said, dude's hating on Joshua. He boxed.
Yeah, it's true.
I didn't see it. Wasn't covered.
All right, so what I've been playing this week, I downloaded, ukulele. I'm definitely gonna check that out. Until the End.
Wait, hold on. What format? What service was you playing?
On Game Pass, man. Nothing I'm talking about is on anything else.
Which ukulele? The side-scrolling one or the old
the side-scrolling one, the one that's like Donkey Kong Country. Yeah. So I'm definitely gonna get into that. I had downloaded it, and I said, it's fantastic. So Until the End.
Yeah, let's go.
Yo, the animations, it's so beautiful. And you're looking in the background, you're seeing the stuff that's going on. I'm so happy that this game came to fruition. I'm so happy that this game came to fruition because we saw it in its inception and it's we had the developer on. We want him back on with his wife to talk more about it. So we're gonna get into that. Call of the Sea. Now, I have some issues with Call of the Sea, and I think I had to take off the auto HDR in that game because my TV does HDR, right? But sometimes you want to put on the auto HDR just to be beastie. So I took it off, and then it smoothed out the frame rate, and the game is phenomenal because it's trying to do a hell of a lot. There's a lot of foliage, there's a lot of stuff. Even though it's a walking sim and it's a sovereign type of game with these puzzles and stuff, I still appreciate her story and her trying to go find her husband that was trying to find to fix the disease for her. So that's definitely fantastic. Monster Sanctuary. When I downloaded that, Addict, please play that. That's your joint. Like as soon as I downloaded it, I was like, I think Addict will love this game. It's like Monster Hunter. I'm not Monster Hunter.
It's got ghetto music in it because apparently that's important.
Addict is stupid.
It's like Pokemon. It's like Pokemon, and you're gonna like it, but you get to control your characters and they do different things. It's really good, and you put them to battle. It is nice. It's really good. Dragon Quest definitely was playing that. I downloaded Haven. I told you I'm not really feeling it too much. That sliding around on skates and on that, him being the weakest species, the beta man to the alpha female. I'm cool with that. Control. I'm fighting myself to play Control. The game sucks.
Damn.
The storyline sucks. The Control is great. If you're a Remedy fan, the Control is that's why it's called Control.
King, you're going the wrong way, man. I got attacked a lot of time for saying what you're saying right now.
I don't care how anybody feel. Listen. It is absolutely.
Say that sentence again. Say it again for the culture.
It's probably their worst game made. But they best Control. It's probably their worst game. Like, if you're a Remedy fan, don't start with this one. Don't start with this one.
So tell me what is it you don't like about it?
At this point, don't start with Remedy.
Okay, I don't like the fact that they drop you in and be like, figure it out. Just figure it out.
They really do. You start out in the lobby of this building and they give you no context for why you're there.
Just figure. You don't even know why you there. You don't even know if you're in limbo or hell or whatever the hell you at.
You don't even know. You don't know what anyone's name is. You don't know why you're there.
They don't have waypoints to get to any place. You're backtracking through backtracking. The game is garbage.
And the map itself was horrible.
Get him some.
It was the most garbage game from Remedy that they made.
Basic gamers.
I'm basically gonna tell you it's trash. Like it's trash.
It's trash.
You guys are just highlighting your inefficiencies.
Well, you know what? I put the highlight all over me. I'm trash too, then obviously. But shout out to Phil Dominus, Maximus.
Look,
Spencer,
if not being trash means I have to play Control, then I will be trash all year long.
Exactly. So shout out to Phil Dominus, Maximus, Aurelius Spencer for saving me that $59.95. All you fools paid for the game, and all you fools that even knew it was trash and still purchased the ultimate, you are ultimate trash. So at no point in time is that game any good. I don't want to hear it on my timeline.
His entire statement.
Now, I will say this. The story in Quantum Break is better.
Okay,
Thank you.
all right.
Yeah, it
That's
was.
not saying much.
Yo, but the control on Quantum Break is trash.
Is the worst.
Yeah.
Is the worst.
If I could take the control and put it inside Quantum Break, it's over.
Oh my God.
That's
that been it, sir?
Yeah, we all got our man talks and rants today.
No doubt. Sorry, any super chats before I jump in?
Yeah, we have Stitch with the $5 super chat. We have the Whack of Us Part 2 had no business winning game of the year, and congrats on the milestone.
We'll get to that.
We'll get to that.
Wow.
Your mic sound a little low for some reason, so just
Hello.
I don't know. Does he sound a little low to me?
It's because the mic god's trying to shut off.
Oh my God.
He said the mic gods.
The mic gods have had enough.
Yo, we got 353.
I did a controller sacrifice, and they trying to do what I told them to.
And do me a favor, if you could share that out real quick to Twitter, to Instagram, to Facebook, wherever you share it out, just do that. Even send it to a friend.
There we go. No doubt. And of course, what's up, Saul?
Yeah, we got a few more actually.
Oh, my fault.
We have Smitty Smith again with the $5 super chat. I'm part of the Gotcha My Man crew.
Yes.
Run your pockets, no doubt.
That's what's
Yes.
We have one more. No, we're good.
And I'm a man of my word. So, throughout the podcast, I will drop 2 codes in the chat for us hitting 5,000 subs.
Much appreciated,
That's
sir.
nice.
And of course, we got the gaming ninja himself, the Shinobi Unlocked, LordCognito, spreading that realness in the realm of the IOP. Not telling you what you want to hear, but what you need to hear. A lot of gaming this week. Finally, man. It felt good to definitely get some gaming, man. Destiny 2. Oh, my Lord. Whew, 60 frames, 120 FPS, Crucible. Man, it feels good to be home, man. Non-stop. Shout out to the crew. Got to see some old faces. Shout out to Neil God and who else? Monkey, you know what I'm saying? Mason, we was rocking out. King, I missed you for about a couple hours. But yeah, man.
We stay messing each other.
Yeah, I know because of schedule wise, but it's like, yo, it's just good, man. It just feels so good. And then shout out to PvP being fair and no aimbots and no hacking and just like people make mistakes now. Like they can miss you. They don't get 100% snipes on you.
You know what's crazy? I was playing it yesterday and we kept getting like crazy sniped, and not one time did I think, yo, that man's cheating. Not one time. Because it felt believable what he was doing. Like it was one of those peak corners. Like he missed me the first time, and my idiot self tried to challenge him again, and then I got sniped. It wasn't he got me the first time. Like,
yeah, man. Shout out to the 105 FOV slider. Just seeing everything. It's just fantastic. Shout out to the NVMe drive.
There's a code in the chat right now.
Oh, you put your view all the way out?
All the way out.
I take mine to 70 and then I just get busy.
No, hey, look, if you can do it, you do it. I like to see it. It's stuff that I miss in my periphery, and I like to have that out there. But yeah,
like right now, the game is highly on swords for like the raid and stuff. Yeah. So it's so much easier to wield a sword if you have a better field of view.
And I think that may be a problem with my jumping, but we gonna figure it because my jumping has been better. Because you know my warlock floof is always terrible. But I will say that FOV seem to be improving and helping me on that. So I've been doing that. I've been Gears Tactics still, man. Still, yo, Attic, we got to talk. Because
shout out to Pike Confusion. He got the Far Cry 4 code.
Salute Pike Confusion.
Cog, I don't mean to jump
into
what's the segment real quick, but any of you spitters, any of you who really think you got bars, hit me in my DM right now. I'm doing open tryouts for something that's very important. If you think you can spit, like if you in the mirror and you sitting there like Nas ain't got nothing on me, you know what I'm saying? Or if you down with that Chief Keef life or whatever life that you into right now, Pop Smoke, whatever you got, hit me up if you got bars.
Fact. Or I'm gonna slide to your DMs right now.
Oh my God!
Attic is ready. Attic's what's crazy is what if Attic
got the hottest bar?
Hit me up at Law and King David OTW on Twitter. hit my DM up. If you don't follow me right now, and I'll follow you right back so you can hit me. Please don't send me no Calypso music.
Why the Calypso community gotta catch it?
Why is that the stipulation?
Wine dance.
Wino with the Lord. You done know. You done know. Easy selector.
Bone. I expect you to hit that DM, Bone. I expect you and Chris. I expect y'all to hit.
Chris was saying, he said, "Oh, he hard got some. All right, we gonna see. There's some spinners in the chat. All right, yeah, Addicts. It'd be funny if Addict could really. I
already hit my bars in there, man. They're already in his DMs.
So real quick, man. Look, Addict, we gotta talk because Gears Tactics, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, like. When they said they were adding the Jack thing, I'm like, it ain't gonna really be. It's gonna be the same game. Not fam. Jack adds a whole new dimension to the game, and now you have technically 5 characters when you get them. And then how they balanced it is they've got these new enemies, like some of them are extra strong and they can heal the group, and you gotta really focus and get them out of there. Yo, I'm telling you right now, like Gears Tactics is not the same game. Like what they've added to the Series X version, it's a new game. So I'm going through a playthrough and I'm having so much fun. So that I got that going on. Shout out to Quick Resume allowing me to do 4 games at one time. It's just,
you need to try that Star Renegades out.
But you know what got me though? Again, I gotta shout them out, bro. Solve, yes, my grace, bro. Bro,
it's funny like that.
It's like a It's like a
I can't listen to instrumental music, but you can play a game called My
Oh,
Grace.
he ain't gonna let this go.
Like
Jesus Christ.
He back on that We Are the Police joint.
Yeah. You know how I like We Are the Police?
You like those games.
That
We Are
was
the Police is actually a good game. Though.
This is a kingdom management. It is hilarious. And every time all these people come up to you, some people try to hustle you, try to finesse you. Then you got a war going on. There's like Game of Thrones. There's a royal wedding scene, a red wedding scene that kind of go down. You got your family to deal with. It is one of the most immersive games. Oh, shout out to Philly Eagle. That game is fire. Yes. My Grace is fire. Like, I cannot stop playing. Like, that game made me start Cyberpunk late. I was like, yo, I gotta see what's gonna happen next. This is crazy. So yeah, salute that joint. And they kill us all. They kill us all right now. He gonna get his camera fixed. Stop it. He's just working on the cake. But man.
This is all he gotta do is just go change his shirt.
Somebody said he looked like the ghost projections in Star Wars when they talk to you.
I do.
He look like the ghost projections. They kill him. But yeah, man. So that's that. And then obviously Cyberpunk. You know what I'm saying? Getting that on. And of course, catch the last word this Friday. We had a fantastic guest on. If you like PvP, you want to know about what's going on as well as what's going on on Destiny, we had Ascended Nomad with Ebontis. It was a fantastic show. Yeah. Also, real quick before we get into the business of, I want to send some positive vibes out to 2 lords in the realm that really need some love. So one is our brother, Big E, Eric Vargas. You already know. You know what I'm saying? One of the original Channel 5.
Lord Valakan.
Lord Valakan. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Yo, salute. He's going through it. He's going through something very serious right now. Please send your love. He's one of our OG lords. If you play with us on Xbox, you've seen the name Valakan. So definitely reach out to him. Also, I want to shout out to our brother Italian Clowns, man. He's going through it with his family. Please reach out to him. He's got something serious going on the family side. Man, so check him out. And also, real quick, on the flip side, positive news. LordsOfGaming.net's own. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? My man, Lord Macho. Salute for tying the knot, brother. I saw the royal couple. The royal ring was placed on the finger. The holy matrimony was set. Salute Lords of Gaming's own Hector, man. Rivers, good kid. Good to see you happy, brother, and salute happiness in the future. And slow down, no little realms, no little lords just yet. Just slow down. You got time. You got time, brother. You got more articles to do.
He's a knock it out.
All along that staff getting babies. I want y'all right.
Listen. Have those babies early so that they can leave faster.
Oh my God. So they can leave faster.
Anyway, so that's all I got. But Saul, we got to take care of some business, right?
Yeah, give me a second. We had a couple of super chats.
Oh yeah, please.
This thing, hold on a second. Let me run it back a little bit. We had the Living Flame with the $2 super chat. Morning, guys. Please help me. Cyberpunk is boring. Whoa.
Wow.
Yep. That's it.
All right, cool.
We're caught up.
So yeah, so Saul, man, I think we missed Patreon last week, so we
Yes,
catch
sir.
up.
Yeah, I was in Bushes last week, and I did not do Patreon. So once again, thank you to everybody in the realm for supporting us both on Patreon and on YouTube. So this is our way of giving back. Before I get into that, let me read the super chat. We got Michael, aka Bedside's Finest, with the $5 super chat. I heard Ori and Doom didn't win anything. Shaking my head. The Game Awards or something else. Seriously, Ori couldn't win anything. That's crazy.
Yeah, I feel you on that part. I feel you.
Yeah.
Ori should have definitely won something.
Then we got Mexican Zoidberg. Welcome to the realm, sir. Lord Browns, put them crests in the chat.
Crests in the chat. Salute, man. Welcome to the realm, brother.
For sure. All right, let me get into these Patreon giveaways, guys. From the November 8th giveaway, I still have not heard from a couple of lords. Lord Sparty on, and forgot who the other person was, but I've only heard from Scrub Nurse, and that's it, guys. So please try to reach out to me in which way you can, so I can get you your stuff. All right. So let's jump into this $10 giveaway.
Yes, do it.
All right, and the winner of our $10 giveaway is this is one of my favorite names. Jesus Cristo. Jesus Christ.
Shout out to Jesus Christ.
Shout out to Jesus Christ.
Shout out to Lord Jesus.
Why? Yeah, y'all didn't get it till I said it in English, and then y'all.
No, I knew what you were saying the first time.
Yo, he be coming through for us. Shout out to Lord Jesus.
Jesus Christ follows us. Member of the realm.
Oh man! He said he's a member of the realm. Shout out to Jesus Christ for real.
He breaking bread with us. He breaking bread with us. He deserves to get some get back. Give Jesus.
You gotta stop.
Hilarious, yo. Hilarious.
Continue. I can't.
A $20 gift card giveaway.
Oh, Jesus got $20.
Jesus got $10.
Jesus got $10.
You my son, I can't take it.
Yeah. And the winner of our $20 gift card giveaway is Lord Doran Edwards.
Salute. Doran.
God, salute.
Give Jesus half.
Yeah.
It's Sunday. You gotta give your tithes in. Give Jesus half.
Unbelievable.
Oh my God, that was hilarious.
All right, now on to this Teespring giveaway. And the winner of our Teespring giveaway for the month of December, the final giveaway of 2020.
Yes.
The winner is
Who get the drip?
Dr. Doomfang.
Dr.
That's
Salute.
what's up. I like that name.
That's what's up.
So congratulations to all our winners. Thank you guys once again for another year of amazing support. The Iron Lords podcast has grown immensely this year, and it's thanks to you guys and the support.
Man,
So thank you so much.
Yo, the chat is so stupid.
Lord
of Lords, y'all gave Jesus $10.
You're crazy.
You're crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he said Lord Sob should wear a black cap and hold the lightsaber. That's it, Lord Sob.
Yo, racer, goddamn, is on you.
I may just stay like this forever. Like I just do this.
Yeah, you look like the hologram trick.
I do look like a hologram.
You look like the hologram trick. We gonna get it fixed now. We gonna get it fixed now. But salute to all the winners, man. We are all caught up. Everything, are we all good, so?
Yeah, we're all good. Like I said, guys, if you haven't reached out to me for your past wins, get at me, please, because I don't have ways to reach you. So,
no doubt. So, look, let's get into last week's poll. Last week's poll was also in, and people have spoken to the question in regards to the recent departures of 2 BioWare leads leaving the studio. Which BioWare franchise, in your opinion, has the best chance for success moving forward? Before I do that, welcome King Doovie into the realm. Throw the salute, bro. Put the horns up for your brother, man. Thank you. So look, the winner of our 4-way ILP poll, very competitive, 33% of the vote was Stop It, Fam. We all know BioWare is officially in the Bushes group. Wow. That won. Coming in at second place. This, again, the franchise, the BioWare franchise that you feel has the best success moving forward was 31% of the vote was Dragon Age. So Dragon Age was technically the vote. Oh, well, actually it wasn't, but, second place. Third place, 24% was Mass Effect, the Mass Effect franchise. And in last place at 10%, Addict's favorite, the Anthem franchise. Coming in, rounding out that final thing. So, Lord Attic, your thoughts on this? I know you have very strong feelings about Anthem and its placement here, and about Bioware's pantheon of franchises.
What's Anthem?
Oh, savage.
There's a game called Anthem?
Savage. He already kicking it like it's already dead. Damn.
It is dead.
Anyway, so
Ain't no
let's-
afterlife.
Can't talk about stuff that's dead. What is it?
Ask Jesus if it's
Horrible.
dead or not.
He said,
Is it like if you guys want, I could read a death certificate, but like what is it?
What day it came out? That's the DOA day.
Savage. Anyway,
Right? What day was it announced? That's the DOH.
pull it for Anthem 2.
Horrible.
I'm pulling for Anthem 2. Pull it. But anyway, so that's all we got. Look out for the poll coming at the end of this show. Lord Solve, man, I know this is your topic. You might have wanted to change it based on your gameplay.
Yeah,
but
so I'll throw it out there and I'll let Lord Attic run with it because he's the one who's played the most. But yeah, I had wanted to really get our initial impressions on Cyberpunk and see how far we got in and talk about if the game lives up to our expectations. Talk about technically how it's running,
right,
and stuff like that. But again, like I said, I'm in the bushes. I only got to play an hour of it, and that's not
so
much.
maybe like I say, but like up in the 2 or 3 hour bar. Okay,
That's pretty much it.
pretty much. And then real quick, King, did you get a chance to play it, or King's not even
I'm
listening?
not buying that crap.
Oh,
I'm not buying it until they send out the next generation patch. If I want to play broken current generation games, then I can go do that. But I'm not doing that on the most anticipated game of, I don't know, for 7 years they've been doing this in development. So you should have just waited till you had the whole thing ready. I don't care for the game. It didn't come out, in my opinion. And when it does launch with the next generation patch, the reason why I spend $500 and some odd dollars plus on a console, then I will purchase it. So all you dudes out here capping, yo, this one play better than that one play. It don't play nothing. It's playing last generation backup patch stuff. So shout out to Bill Stillwell for allowing it to. That's all you doing is playing the PlayStation 4 base joint and the Xbox One base joint. Y'all all out here capping. And graphic god, I want a emoji with a dude with a cap and a dude coming behind him is smacking the cap off. No cap. This is no cap Sundays, and I'm not.
no cap. You want the cap off? Damn.
Yeah, I want the cap. I want his koofy smacked off.
Oh, man.
Anytime I hear you guys talk about this game, it's running so beautifully. It's no, it ain't. Shut up.
King,
And
you
just
ain't even
thirsty.
see it though.
No, I see it. Yo, I see it. I look at it. And I'm like, where's the next gen patch?
I feel
The PC got the next gen patch, but we don't. I'm tired of that. I'm tired of the PC always getting everything first. I'm sick and tired of it, and we got to sit here and wait. And y'all guys out here capping. Y'all should have took a hard stance and said, no, we not buying, and force these companies to put that patch out.
You know what's sad, King? Is these consoles, these developers have turned us into PC gamers who waiting all the time. Like,
I'm sick and tired of this.
All right, King has spoken. Addict, I believe you have the most hours of anyone on the panel. So, yeah, man, where you at with it as far as impressions, performance? How's it been for you?
it's a good game. I enjoy it, but
They doing construction by you.
Yo, what is that going on in the background?
hold up.
Yeah, he got some construction going on.
Let me switch mics.
Okay, all right. So while he's doing that, yeah, we wait. Oh, well, I'll get the super chat while he's doing that.
Yeah, it sounds better now.
Yeah. Okay. Real quick, let's get the super chat. We have Bernard Miller with the $5 super chat. Microsoft finally took my money. Series X being delivered 12/23. Can't wait to hop back into Destiny.
Is that better?
And continue Cyberpunk. The after high stuff was super messy.
No doubt. Shout out to you to your Centric Age.
Stop out here looking like a Force Ghost from Star Wars. Yes, we heard. The joke's old already, Cedric. Thank you very much.
They on you.
Yo, the thing is like Zoom is messing with my camera too, because all this mad light and there's no light here. I don't know where this light's coming from.
There is actually a setting that you can change.
No,
the light.
and I clicked it and it's not even reacting.
Yeah, we
it's
got
doing
to
nothing.
All right, is that better?
Yes, you're better now. So
I turned it off of that mic because it's more sensitive.
Okay.
Look. When it comes to Cyberpunk, it's a good game. I do think it's a 90 game. I think it the potential to hit a 90 game, but like as far as like mechanics, I feel like the gameplay, like the shooting particularly, feels outdated, and it makes me really value like VATS from Fallout and the cryo thing from. Hold up.
Yeah, you got construction. You got all type of technical differences today. Look, I'll jump in. Obviously, 2-3 hours in, so I'm not gonna make this elaborate, thing. I'm just gonna tell you about what I played. The thing that surprised me was, again, I'm hearing the reports, right? You're hearing. First of all, let's just get the elephant out the room. To King's point, which is, we're seeing the current gen stuff. Base Xbox, base PlayStation, really looking spooky out here. Also, let's call a spade. As far as I shout out to
all right,
Blam.
is that better?
Yeah, you're better. I almost finished. I'll give it right back to you. We also I got to shout out Blam. I was on PT Gate Blam in the Shop podcast. Please support them brothers. They're doing real positive stuff. I like his podcast. But yeah, like I was on their podcast. Like we got to keep it real. Like, the embargo games, right? The PC version gets, it's released out to the world, but the console ain't. And stuff like that. And I get it.
No, don't talk about that. God forbid you bring that up. People
Look,
going to automatically assume you hating.
Yeah, like we see it with Last of Us.
We brought that up with Last of Us. Like it doesn't matter what developer you are. If it's shady, we're going to talk about it. Like,
yeah, man. It's just something that, these practices that we know what's going on, and I get it. But other than that to me, I cannot give that part a pass. Like I know what's going on there, so I have to comment on that. But as far as, like I said, the game itself, remember, I only started playing until yesterday. I was told, thanks to Solve, that there was a 15 gig patch, right, on Saturday, I guess. So what I played was, on the Series X, was smooth, was nice. I didn't even really see, I think it was one time I saw it, I would say like a glitch. It was kind of like the character, I was about to go through a door, the character went through a door or something like that. I was like, okay, I finally seen something. But the way it looked, I was like, this look low-key next gen to me. Like, I was just like, yo, the faces, everything. I was really in tune with it,
When it comes to how the game looks.
Yeah.
Let me go back to the combat real quick before these people rudely interrupted me. I just feel like the combat's outdated. Maybe it's just me, but like I feel like when it comes to first-person shooters, when it comes to these open worlds, that's why Fallout puts VATS in it. That's why the Outer Worlds, when Obsidian made it, they put that like cryo thing where it can slow time down because that makes the shooting a little bit more better. But it's not like it's horrible. It's just I do feel like that particular part feels outdated.
Let me ask you this though, because I agree with you. You know what part I like that I think King will love is, the fight in the hand-to-hand.
Yeah,
the hand-to-hand, when you put the two-hand, King, it's boxing, fam. Like, you really get in it, and they teach you to break somebody's guard. Like, you could go dolo with the hands, and it's some of the best hand combat that I didn't expect that. That's why I said, King, you got to give it a shot. Especially,
I am. When they release the next generation pack.
No, I feel it. I'm just saying that new patch.
And it's gonna be funny because I'm gonna be like, yo, Cyberpunk just came out. I'm like, yo, it's lit. Did y'all touch that? Did y'all see it?
Shout out to Delilah. The katana, like. I was surprised how visceral and good the hand-to-hand was. But I agree. I'm gonna give it back to you, Addict. The what you call felt antiquated. It's not terrible. It just felt antiquated. Like they felt like they do need like a VATS. Like if you do the hacker class though, you could kind of VATS because you could like hack something on someone. You could do it and slow it down and stuff like that. But I give it back to you. What's your impressions?
Yeah, it's like so far I've played them about anywhere from like 7 to 10 hours into it. It's a solid game. Like it's the definition of what a good RPG should be.
Yeah.
But it's just like. The way the game was hyped, I don't see, it meeting that hype. When it comes to, especially its predecessor to The Witcher, I wasn't a big fan of The Witcher, but I could look at The Witcher, and I can look at Cyberpunk, and it low-key looks like The Witcher came out after Cyberpunk, like as far as graphics. And a lot of people are clowning on the graphics. I have no issue with the graphics; it even looks fine to me.
Right,
I think.
Series S.
Well, I mean, that's all I can speak on. I can't speak on people who ain't playing. It's like I said on the S. I can't speak for the Xbox One X, but I can speak for how bad it is on the S, and I'm sure it's horrible on the S. But it's just like, I think it's the art style. People don't like the art style more than they don't like the graphics. There's a difference between bad graphics and bad art style. And I think the art style is fine. It's just people don't like it. Do you remember when Crackdown was announced and it showed that because they have similar art style looking games. Like they might not be, rock to rock, but they do look similar.
Right.
Like I feel like Cyberpunk is what the graphics should have looked on Crackdown.
Okay, I feel you said.
And it's a solid game. It really is. The only critiques I could really give it is it's like I said, the shooting I feel is a little weird, and sometimes it could be a little bit overwhelming. But if you've been playing RPGs for like 15 years, like I've been playing, people that saying it's overwhelming makes no sense because all RPGs are overwhelming.
Right.
He threw out his credentials. It was nice. He was like,
yeah, because I remember
RPGs for 15 years, like I've been playing.
But this is,
I mean, shut up. Don't
you
say
know what it
nothing
is.
about
This is the thing, and I think I said this a couple of months back. We were talking about Cyberpunk. It's like there are going to be a lot of people that buy this game thinking it's a first-person shooter or some sort of straight-up action game. And when they hit a menu and they see what they have to do to interact with this game, they're going to be like, oh my God, what is this? Yeah. Because it can fool you into, if you're not listening to what, the dev diaries are saying, things like that. You look at it and you're like, oh, this is a hot action game. Right. And then, no, it's the most hardcore, the hardcore RPG.
Hardcore. Yeah, I mean,
it is.
I'll jump in again.
That's what I was mainly referring to. Phil Eagle said those people talking about don't play RPGs. And that's what I was saying. It's like, look, like, first off, the last game they made was a hardcore RPG. What did people think this is going to change?
Right.
Yeah.
And people that come out there and say, I'm not going to play it because it's not third person. Like, what does that even mean? Like, so everything has to be third person? Like, I understand people have a preference.
Right.
But you can't. It's the same thing that we talk about the From Software argument. People don't want to intervene and make them do something they don't want to. And when Cyberpunk made this game, they wanted it to be a first person. So it's like, stop trying to apply your logic into it, unless you're me, because I'm at it. Like, if I want to apply, I will. But, it's just like, look, like, first persons, there's people that like first person market. Me and Cognito play Destiny for 10 years, it feels like. And then there's people that like the third person market.
Right.
Like let's be real here, King. This is PlayStation people saying they're not gonna play it because it's not made like a Sony game.
We can't generalize everyone.
No, I'm generalizing. I'm generalizing. That's what I'm seeing. I'm generalizing.
I see a ton of people loving the game. I see a ton of people trying to be polarized and talking about this one plays better than this one and this one plays this way, and I see that stuff pop up. I say this, my whole thing is, whatever version you picked, you planted your feet. Right. So whatever it is, just enjoy your game. Right. You don't stop worrying about the other console or whoever is doing this, because if you pick the version, you are there. If you don't like the version you picked, then switch over. But stop worrying about everybody else's fun and have fun with your stuff.
Preach it, bro.
I'm so sick and tired of that on my timeline. Like, because I was just in the chat, right? And this is man talk, because I got a couple of people here.
Let's get it.
Right? And these are lifelong friends. And I'm not blowing y'all guys up, but I'm talking about lifelong friends.
I know where you're going.
And it got to a point where one was having his opinion and the other one had his opinion. And that's great to have your opinions about video games. But then the conversation turned into personal attacks, really dirty, nasty personal attacks. And I was like, man.
Facts.
I said, I don't even want to, and I love these guys. I love them, right? I love each and every last one of them. So I'm not picking a side. I'm not saying who's right and who's wrong. It was both nasty and disgusting. And I said, I have to leave.
You gotta leave. It made me uncomfortable. I know exactly what it was.
You know what's crazy too, King, is like this, and I'm not even talking about the general community that we're in, but it's just like the gaming industry in general, like as far as on the consumer side, they've become crazy toxic. Like you know what I've noticed, like when they announced that they did the pre-orders and they successfully refunded the game just by pre-orders alone, and people are like, oh, that's bull. It's like, this game came out glitchy. I'm like, look, like, should it have come out glitch? It should not have come out in the state it was, especially current gen consoles, at this point past gen consoles. But it's like, I'm not gonna insist on a game to fail because it came out buggy. Like people are literally wanting Cyberpunk to go out of business because the game came out buggy.
Let's just call it what it is. Let's be real. There's a lot of fans that they have their favorite console and their favorite game, right? And the mere threat, let's be real, we know Cyberpunk was coming for a while. this game was a threat to a lot of people who wanted their, vaunted Game of the Year personal title. You know what I'm saying? And when these threats come out, then people look at a way to try to downplay that to make their game seem like the superior game. That's all this is. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, if you like what you like King said, no one's going to move you off your square. No other game's going to move you off your square. But you just can't wait to point out a flaw on the opposition.
Yeah, that's kind of stupid. Or
It's
talk
ridiculous.
about, oh, I don't look at this on. If Cyberpunk isn't your cup of tea, then don't partake.
Yeah.
Right? And my thing is, if you didn't partake, shut up.
Facts.
If you don't have it in your house, shut up. And I know you're like, King, but you're talking about it and you don't got it. Okay, I'm going to buy it when the next gen patch come out. That's my stance.
That's your preference
on them. And also, I got to bend the knee to everybody that said that, because I said it's going to come.
I was waiting for that when it's coming.
Here's the fraud alert on King. Here's the fraud alert. I was hoping beyond hope. I said the tea leaves is forming in that direction. Obviously, the tea leaves has not. But I give you this one caveat. And this is my Hail Mary.
What's your Hail Mary?
Like, Phil is throwing the ball. He's like, I got you, King.
It'll be in there eventually. That's for sure.
No. When the next gym patch come out. So if the next gym patch come out and he throw that football and I catch that joint Game Pass, it's over.
and it's like I said, man, the game's a solid game, and I feel like if it came out as a perfect, perfect port that didn't have no issues, and at this point, man, a massive game like that, I do think that they push this out knowing it's broken. But there are a lot of scenarios where these type of games come out and there's no possible way that they could fix everything. I don't know why. It feels like the longer times go, but the more blue eyes turn. Like
the scary thing about this game, you're fading into the dark.
What is turning me blue?
So the thing about it is, let's say these next gen consoles had not come out this year. They delayed them, right? And this game only launched. Do you think they hold this game till next year at that point?
Lord. Yeah, if this
imagine if it only
a base PS4 or a base Xbox One game, or that would be
even a One X and a Pro, because even then you look at those games. Like I saw those DF comparisons, and those games look barren, comparatively. So it's like, man, listen, it just. It goes to show, and I don't blame CDPR for this, because people take what they loved about The Witcher 3 and they put them on this pedestal. And what are they gonna say? No, don't put us on this pedestal. No, they're gonna try to run with that, and knowing full well they're gonna try to outdo themselves with this game.
Right.
The thing is, from what I could tell so far, from what my expectations of the game were, is that it would integrate the sort of, like I've always said this, like the rules of Cyberpunk into how you actually play the game, right? Into the core of the RPG mechanics and stuff like that. And it doesn't necessarily feel like that is the case. It feels like a straight up RPG.
Yeah.
In that world, yeah.
The crazy thing, Solve, is like, I understand this game's got a lot of negatives and it's easy to find, but like people only want to highlight the negatives about the game. It's just like,
I want to talk about.
Like Night City.
Woo!
I've never seen a game feel more alive.
Bro, it is alive. It's populated.
It literally feels like I'll walk across the street and get clapped. Like that's how live it is.
Listen, day one, I saw people, making comparisons like, just to compare to the best of Naughty Dog and the best of those games. Naughty Dog games are polished to a T, but they're also fairly linear games. Like, when you look
ain't that game.
It ain't that. It's not that. Like when you look at this game, it takes that Bethesda open world formula and it really tries to expand on it in a way that is like, it's super difficult to straight up hit a home run with that.
Right.
Like, and not be buggy. And yes, could they have held the game 6 more months and have the game come out in better condition?
Right.
Sure, 100%.
Right.
But we don't know a damn thing about game development. All we know is that it's hard. No, so it's like we know that there's gonna be bugs, right?
Yeah.
So it's just one of those things. Is like when you make those comparisons, sometimes it feels like it's apples to oranges, because this game, even if it doesn't hit the home run that it's going for, it's going for things that other games aren't even attempting.
That's what I'm saying. Let me get my balls because I've been waiting patiently.
Yep.
Look, this is an RPG. This is like an RPG. Like this is the essence. If you
It's one of the most deepest RPGs we've had in a while.
if you're a fan,
besides something like Wasteland 3.
yeah, like if you're a fan of deep customization, complex choices, you know, scenarios playing out in so many fashion, and then to me, graphically, like when you're having a conversation, the way the camera pans up on these people, it's like you're really sitting down in the room with your man. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a certain level of clarity. Again, I'm playing on Series X. I'm playing on my TV. It looked phenomenal to me. You know what I'm saying? I did see like one graphical glitch. Again, it was like an NPC going through like a clipping. It was a clipping. Yeah, it wasn't like, so far nothing broke for me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I'm in Nice City and then just driving the car going around. So you have that aspect, almost like a Grand Theft Auto Living City kind of thing going on. Then the inside, the corridor shooting. Again, like I was telling, you know, King, I really love the combat. Like hand to, I might now go with a style that's hand to hand because I didn't think I would like
this game gives you a lot of options for that.
Yeah, like then I was talking to the dude. He was like, "Yo, King is gonna love it because they got a dude who's the boxing trainer in the beginning, and you fighting the little robot. He like, yo, we could do this. I can have you go around. You know what I'm saying? We set up fights. You get this cash on the side. Like it's so much going on." And streamline. The only negative I will say, and it's not negative, like I would say it's like a pet peeve, is that for the people who don't like, first person, you know, there are options where you can see your character, but I do wish you could see it more. You know what I'm saying? That kind of, because the game looks phenomenal and the customization really, really does well. But look, man, I'm really liking it. Like I'm sitting there, I'm just like, yo, what are people talking like this? Again, I'm early though, so in caveat, let me get 10 more hours, let me get, you know, 20 more hours and stuff like that. But yeah, is there stealth melee kills Doogie? Yes, I was seeing the stealth, you know what I'm saying, going down, grab, yoke somebody up, yo, you know, stealth, you can do the non-lethal, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you know, one of the
feeling it. Go ahead.
You know, the biggest things I enjoyed about it, that what, you know, other games have done this. It's not like this is new or anything, but at the beginning of the game, you're sitting there and then they give you the option. This is like the only time I've seen this to this extent. I don't know if they do it a lot more or, you know, maybe not too many more times in the game, but he's like, yo, you know, you got to do this. There's a couple ways you could do this. He's like, you can either get this chick to do this, to do that, to get in there without a whole lot of going on, or you could just buy it back from him. Or you could go in there guns blazing. And I walked in, I was sitting on because I had the money. I was sitting there and he's like, well, you gonna pay me again for it. I'm like, nah. And then his lackey's sitting there. They done pull the guns out there, and then I get up. I'm like, yo, calm down. And then it gives me the option, hit him, and I'm like, let's go.
You know what I love too, which is very Mass Effect. Based on your class or whatever you pick, there were conversations, because I'm from the streets, you know what I'm saying? I was like, I'm from the streets, whatever, right? So it was certain things, and the goons ran down on us while we was in the whip, and I had like different options that really strong. I'm like, yo, I'm from 6th Street, such and such side. You already know how I get there.
Let's get these super chats.
Yeah, son. I was like, yo, it's so cool.
I got him. Don't worry about it.
It was so cool, you know what I'm saying, to have, again, based on my choices, whether you do Netrunner.
Have you played Deus Ex?
Yeah, I played. Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, it's dope.
Okay,
it's
no.
dope.
So, I mean,
it's that to the next level.
It's to the next level, though.
So this is my questions, right? Because I got 3 prevalent questions when it comes to this.
Sure.
Being that I played every Grand Theft Auto, and most Grand Theft Autos is not vertical; it's just horizontal. Right. You know, so and Deus Ex is vertical. But it was in a condensed, you know, like type of structure.
They were actually really good games. People don't.
It was really good games, like the boss fights and stuff like that. I beat
both of them without killing one person. It's some of the hardest gaming I've ever done.
That's crazy. That's impossible for me. Because I always wind up getting seen.
I did all the Dishonors without killing people either. I really like stealth games.
Just sick. Anyway, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. And I know you could. My question is, is it a marriage in between those two games, like Grand Theft Auto with the how broad and how great the horizontal is, and Deus Ex with the verticality and the intricate natures of the buildings that you can get into and go up and go around? And
I feel so. I feel
elevate
so.
and go
Yeah.
into
From what you can answer soft. I mean, what you gonna say?
Well, what I saw, like just a little bit that I did play, I like to explore stuff, right?
Yeah,
Just to
right.
see. So that initial town where you're in, where you run into that sheriff and things like that. I went into the police station or whatever, and I was able to climb up on top of a vending machine, and it seemed like I had alternate ways of entering a room if I didn't have the necessary tools to sort of just brute force my way through the door or hack the door or something like that. So it gives you that immersive sim thing that Deus Ex does, that gives you those different options to address it.
Right.
At the same time, it does feel like that the level of immersion and the things you can interact with is at another level. Like in this way, right?
In Deus Ex,
Dalal is asking if you're Nomad.
Yeah, I'm Nomad. I'm Nomad.
Yep.
In Deus Ex, the world never felt this alive.
Yeah,
like,
it's
not even
alive,
remotely
bro.
close.
And that's the thing. The immersive sim aspect of Deus Ex is more about how you manipulate the things in that world to do what you want to do, right?
Right.
But that said, the scope of it is considerably smaller than what this is here. This has to be all things to all. This is where they swung for the fence, and maybe they didn't get there, but it's trying to be all things to all people in a way that The Witcher isn't. The Witcher is a fantasy RPG. Right. It has its set mechanics. This is telling you, you're going to spec this way, you're going to spec that way, and that's going to dictate how you play the game. And that is going to be a very different experience from the next person playing it completely differently.
Right.
That's not an easy thing to do. So to marry those two genres in a way that makes sense and works. Once again, it's like this game is trying to do things other games aren't even looking at.
And I like the seamlessness between the outside world, and then I feel the depth when you go inside buildings is still just as crisp, as detailed there. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel some games, I don't know, it's just like some games, some outside world game, open world games, like, you know what structures you could get into, and I get it, but it's just the way this is done. I don't know if it's because it's the NVMe and there's no loading now. I don't know. There's something about it that when you go park into a parking lot, go up an elevator, then go down the staircase. I'm telling people,
real fast.
It's like, yo, it's boom, 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 boom. So it's I guess because of the next gen NVMe and there's no space, it is so seamless going inside, outside, then back out to a world and driving that it feels real. It feels like it's doing something different. That's just me.
To be honest with you, Cognito, I kind of thought that this game was going to take a couple minutes to load because of how massive it is. And then when you're sitting there on the loading screen to get into the actual game, the first loading screen, I'm sitting here waiting. I'm like, okay, it makes sense. And then like within like 6 seconds, I think on the lower screen is like push B to continue. I'm like, what?
And then think about this, Alec, right? You couldn't
even send a text, man. Couldn't even snap anyone.
You're in the elevator. You're getting phone calls while you're moving. You're doing this. You're doing that. Like, it's a lot going on. They've really packed a ton of stuff into this game. And look, for the people, I get it. If people you're having experiencing technical difficulties, I'm not trying to poo-poo it. If that's your experience, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, current gen, it's not a go. We can't excuse that. It's
like, look, like, is this game perfect? No. And it's like, I do think they were being they were thinking way outside the box on a lot of things, that the box got a little too big. And then by the time it got too big, it was too late. And I think, within 6 months, the game's going to be a complete different game. But it's just like what they have here is still a really good game. It's just like I myself, I was very skeptical with them because I didn't like The Witcher that much. Right. But it's just like, this is more my style because it's a first-person shooter and it's an RPG. I love Fallout. I love the Outer Worlds. And it took the good stuff from Fallout, besides VATS. I really wish this game would add something like that. And it just condensed it so much.
It's something special, man. Like I said, like I said, for people, hopefully that's having the issues, they'll get those resolved. But for me, I'm very wowed by this game. And I'm like, yo, I can't wait to see what's going on. The other thing I was just gonna bring to you, I know this is your topic, Saul, but with the whole, did you see what happened with CD Projekt Red? They kind of changed their stance. So looks like they had initially tied the bonuses from the developers into the Metacritic.
Right.
And like I guess if they had the 90 or whatever, that they would get the bonuses and obviously, the payouts. So it looks like because of what's happening, what's going on, they made a change.
That was mad respect.
Yeah. So now they're saying that because of that because of the structure that they're going to give out, the the bonuses still to the developers. And it looks like they hit 8 million copies in pre-orders. So like that's one thing I like. I just want to jump in because for me, I've never been a fan of developer bonuses being tied specifically to Metacritic.
It shouldn't be, because
It shouldn't be.
Metacritic can be manipulated by the populace, and if the populace has a problem with the company, the populace can sink the Metacritic, and therefore the developers are financially beholden to
facts.
And other issues it can have, King, where some of these, I'm not saying that any type of bias can go on, but some of these reviewers could be friends with some of the developers at these studios too, and they can actually fluff it too. So it's just
go
like
both ways, right?
Yeah, but they can be fans. A lot of these we're human.
Exactly.
Right. So the level of anticipation a lot of these reviewers have for this game coming, they got the game, or let's just say this is your first game that you got to review, right? And this is your first review, and you're like, oh my God, you're excited about the review that you got to do, and this is your first shot, and then it's a big game. Maybe you might, give it a loftier score.
It should be strictly on the sales. If the game sold really, really well, they should get a percentage of the sales.
That's it.
We gotta get these super chats. I completely forgot. We got a ton of super chats.
Yeah. All right. Hold on 1 second. I got all of them. No worries. We got Drunken Ninja with the $5 super chat. Able to make this show today. Gotta show y'all love. Thank you, sir. We have Scrub Nurse with the $10 super chat. Cyberpunk should be a warning to developers. Get the game right, then put it out. The story and side missions are great. The bugs and getting booted from the game hurts the immersion. Story 9.5 out of 10.
Wow. Have any of you guys got booted from the game? I haven't.
I've gotten booted once.
Oh, you got booted once.
See, like it's like, but I've played like 10 hours of it. I don't think it's like 7, but it's
probably.
But it's just like, look, like I agree with that to a point, but I don't agree with that at the same time. I feel like if you did everything you possibly could to make sure that there was no bugs in the game, but it came out, and obviously a big massive game like this, your fans are gonna find bugs before your play testers do.
Yeah,
I can understand that, but scenarios where they stopped console reviews from coming out, they clearly was hiding something. They knew this game was coming out.
Yeah, well, I mean,
they knew this game was coming out.
I agree with when you give out the PC only and you don't give out the console reviews for the J. There's a reason, but let's get wise.
It's because they was only confident with the PC.
Yeah, that was the one they were confident with.
We have Wise Old Gamer with the $5 super chat. I put in 30 hours into Cyberpunk, hoping to pass the
Wise Old Gamer.
The blank slider section soon. He spent that much time in that slider section. Amazed how fast the GPU makes it grow without a fail. Need that GPU IRL.
Wow.
Jesus.
Then we have Scrub Nurse with the $5 super chat. I also think we should remember Witcher 3 had hella bugs and game-breaking bugs and became the game of the generation. That said, there is no excuse.
Fair enough.
Now with that fighting mechanic,
I think Witcher is still like, I haven't played a whole lot of Witcher, maybe 10, 15 hours, but I do think just from a standpoint of the world, I think people really, especially RPGs, people gravitate more towards like, the myth things, the wyverns, and I think people gravitate more towards those in an RPG scenario. So that's probably still going to be the better game because there's a lot more you could do in that type of environment that you can do in this. Because at the end of the day, Cyberpunk is still grounded to a point.
Yeah.
Well, but I tell you this:
100+ in this chat.
Oh yeah, please.
Those likes up. Let's share that out. Let's
share that out, man. Let's
rotating this.
5,000. 5,000.
That's your 5. No, it's 5,000 because of you guys. Let's keep it a buck. It's 5,000 because of you. And let's get it up. Let's pause.
And since we was talking about DXX, I got the Mankind Divided Deluxe Edition. I'm gonna drop in the chat. That's gonna be the second.
Oh,
nice. That's a good one.
So I'll be dropping that.
That's a
I gotta throw a jab.
What happened?
I like the games Addict be giving away.
Dizzy, I swear, if you wasn't a mod and I had to go to the ILP to unmod you to remove that chat, I am not describing Ark. If you ever say that again,
we gonna get the game.
Let's go. We got
them guns.
Yeah, we got. So one thing to Addict's point about people liking one game versus the other.
Oh,
Do
no,
you
we got
guys
more
feel?
super chats.
Yeah, no, I got them.
Oh, okay.
We do you guys feel like this game is about introducing people to the world of Cyberpunk as opposed to the story really mattering, like to the overall arc of the story, like so far? Because from what I've heard is like this, at the end of the day, the whatever 20 to 30 hour story arc they give you doesn't feel like this super significant, like crazy thing, as opposed to this is the Cyberpunk world, living it.
Right.
So it seems like it's one of those things. Like I think we're gonna get a lot of DLC,
a lot of content, right?
I think they're gonna expand this world in a way where it's more about this is a Cyberpunk world. This is the first story we're telling in the Cyberpunk world, as opposed to something like The Witcher 3, where they expanded upon it, yes, but the single arc, the main arc, was very important and compelling to that world.
I don't know. I mean, I've stayed full. I was on my king with this game. Like I stayed full clear of a lot of that Night City watch. Shout out to Fonz and all the people. Like I love them. Those are my guys because they love the game. But I didn't want all that level of spoiling. I want to come in for the most part fresh. Only thing I want to know, okay, is the different classes and the choices in basic gameplay. But as far as the deep stuff, I kind of stayed away. So I
did it the exact opposite. I jumped straight.
He's like, I don't need it.
Straight into the information seed.
More power to you. Let's get Gotham Guy.
Then we got Gotham Guy with the $10 super chat. I bought the Cyberpunk Xbox Collector's Edition with the statue 5 days ago, but haven't opened it up. I'm tempted to just wait for the next gen patch. I waited 8 years already, so I can wait a few more months. Yeah.
Now that is what I won't do. Like, listen, God bless to you, but if it's sitting there in my house, the level of temptation that I have,
so you don't even want it in the house.
If it was in Game Pass, King Lord would be playing that right now.
No, see, that's no. And you're right. You're 100%.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, I was about to put a fraud alert if you said that you wasn't going to play it.
No, I'm not going to lie to you and tell you, I'm going to wait for the patch. You know,
this would have been Game Lab he be playing.
If it was a Game Pass, your man would have been. You'd have like a 10-minute segment.
The video that I would have put up if it was.
Yeah.
I would have did 10 million views off of that video.
I told you.
Around my house. Pause. But at this point, if it was in Game Pass, offer the respect of the sheer move that Phil pulled, I would have to partake.
I would have been, that'd have been a dominance. That would have definitely been the move.
Yeah,
Let's get one away.
That's me, the hypocrite.
We got 108 Dragons TV with the $5 super chat. The Witcher was the same way, and look at it today. Every single game last gen, this gen will always need patches. Facts. The toxic peeps talk too much. Shaking my head.
Yeah, this is true.
Let me get Dan the Man Cunningham. I love that name. $5 super chat. What's good, Iron Lords? Game programmers are in a catch-22. They get death threats to delay the game. They get blasted when they cave to the pressure. Yeah, I mean, look, I feel you. I mean, they were in a tough spot. The game already got delayed a couple times. I get it. Me personally, when seeing them current gen versions,
I tell you this, and this is on them, right? I don't know how they handle this business-wise, whatever. Stop putting dates on it. Stop, and we'll talk about this in the Halo segment. Stop putting dates on things. Even just give me, if you want to give me general time frames, cool. Don't give me a date. And they give you multiple exact dates. And it doesn't look good.
We gotta get Stitch. Oh, wow.
Yeah, we got Stitch, of course. We got Stitch with the $50 super chat. Thank you, sir. I've played the game for over 12 hours on a Series X. I'm running graphic mode with VRR to keep it steady. The game has many issues, but still is better than Whack of Us Part 2.
My God.
Better win Game of the Year next year. Hate me if you want to.
Stitch, you gotta let it go, brother.
Stitch. Okay, that was direct shot.
Oh, fraud alert! Oh, you coming from your most loyal follower.
I told you when Last of Us launched and I played it, what it was. I can guarantee you at no point in this time, and when I play Cyberpunk, will I cry? Will I be fearful to make a move? Will I fall in love with any of the characters? Will I fall in hate with any of the characters? It won't move my soul with the music. It won't touch me in the way, that Last of Us 2 has. So at no point in time will it be a better game. Hell yeah, it'd be a better game than The Last of Us 2. Hell yeah, for the simple fact of what it's doing. But it will never beat The Last of Us 2 in heart emotion and soul.
The king has
So
spoken.
there, sir, game of the year. It is. It sucks that you are mad at it, but it is what it is.
Listen, the king is focused. You gotta, Stitch, you better get a new follower now.
And I respect that $50. So I had to give you that.
Respect
You know what I'm saying? I had to give you
Yeah,
that.
respect.
To give you the smoke for the $50.
You gotta give it.
Oh hell yeah! Because
Thank
that was a
you.
direct shot. He was what he was doing.
Then we got Lord J. Fonz, the grounded gamer, $50 super chat. I'm loving Cyberpunk. I'm addicted. No doubt, Fonz. You know that.
Fonz a rally.
Yeah, you waited for a while for that.
You waited, brother.
Then we have John Melich with the $5 super chat. I've been playing on the One X. My wife has claimed the Series X, and although far from perfect, I've still been loving it. Great show, guys.
How she claimed the Series X?
Yeah, she claimed a brand new toy.
Bruh.
She demoted it. Rest in peace. to
R.I.P.
Debo.
Tiny Lister.
Oh yeah, rest in peace to
man.
Tiny
Debo.
Lester.
Yeah,
R.I.P.
R.I.P. For real.
That was
no,
crazy.
Wilby's
That was-
okay though. Wilby's okay. We're talking about the real,
the
real,
original Debo.
OG.
Oh, listen. I'm on my way to recovery. I'm almost there.
Oh yeah.
Don't think I forgot. It'll probably be a Christmas special where King actually tries to kill herself.
So we have not forgotten.
I'm just gonna eat the chip on air, and if I pass out while we're on the show,
We're gonna have the ambulance outside your
You know
residence.
what's gonna
waiting.
happen is the next time we talk about the Switch, he's just gonna eat it.
He's really gonna be coming on hot. What else we got? What away?
Yeah, hold on, we got one away. He says the $5 with that. The game is awesome. My game uninstalled itself. I just reinstalled and kept playing, suck it up and enjoy this great adventure. Social media doesn't stop.
Yo,
Why the game was like,
Why
nah.
the game uninstalled itself?
the game said, "Nah, I'm out of here." Yo,
That's crazy.
That's
I was
crazy.
video on that.
Wow. Well, look, man, we wrap up because I know we've been pretty long on this one. But look, at the end of the day, varied opinions. It's if you're into RPGs, if you love deep customization, you like this. If you're coming into it knowing this is RPG, you should be fine. If you're coming into it looking for an action game, you might not like it. And if you come into it on a platform that's not next gen, God bless.
Yeah, at that point, if you haven't purchased this and you only have the Xbox One or PS4, just wait.
Yeah, but shout out to Delilah HD in the chat. Yeah, check your patch number. If you're 1.04, that's what I played on. That was my debut.
Yeah,
I had no issues. I was
like it was
crispy.
I didn't have issues even before the patch, but
Okay.
I
But
can't.
remember, sir, your Series X, sir. You're
No, I mean,
down,
people with
baby.
Series X has been having issues. Like,
okay.
But it's just like I guess there's so many variables that can go to something messing up.
Yeah, well, we'll see. Like I said, hopefully get everything straightened out. But that's all we got on the Cyberpunk stuff. Lord Addict, man, you're up a lot of 343 done dropped some news, man.
Yeah, so 343 has came out with an update on Halo Infinite, and I wanted to bring it to the realm. They have some updated screenshots. I don't know if you have any of them with you, Cognito.
Yes,
and the game definitely it's looking like an improvement in terms of an art style. And I just want to ask you guys because it was a lengthy update.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't something small. Like I was playing the raid on Destiny. I was like, oh man, I got to make a video on this. I clicked the link, started scrolling down, like, no, not today.
It's a bit too much here.
Too much. Yeah, man. Look, so let's get right into it, man. Sov, did you get a chance to read the blog post? Anything going on with the 343?
I read the bulk of it, man. First thing first, the initial image at the top of the blog post, I was like, oh, that ray tracing, them photos are looking nice. Them photos are looking crazy.
They are still though.
They are still, yes. I want the video has to be seen.
Yes, I see videos.
But to me, I was glad that whatever has been going on at 343, they managed to get together and understand that it helps the fans to at least feel like there is a unified message coming out of that development studio and everyone's on the same page and that at the very least they're all working towards the same goal without a whole bunch of friction that that we sort of seen behind the scenes.
Right.
So that to me was important that they did that. The fact that it was so lengthy,
yes.
I enjoyed a lot. And to me, the fact that they gave it, there was some speculation that it was coming earlier in 2021. I'm glad that it's coming towards the fall.
Yes.
Take that year to work on it. Yeah, what are your thoughts on that?
You remember, like, the moment that happened, I said from the start, no way, it's not coming out in the fall. I mean, not in the spring. They're just like the pushing it back the way they did. If it was in the spring, I have every confidence they would have gave it a spring release date when they delayed it. But they didn't. They said indefinitely until we come out with something. And you only really do something like that when it's been delayed more than 6 months.
Yeah.
I feel that.
So I like the fact that they gave that general sort of time frame, meaning that they feel confident they can hit it, but they don't want to sort of put themselves on the spot, giving a specific date. That way they can push it as far back to the end of the year as they may need to. So I'm just happy about that. I'm happy that it feels like the game has direction. When they talk about they've been able to play the campaign through more than once, and they're happy with that. You know, again, that's a subjective thing. I hope the campaign is
dancing in the mirror again.
Oh,
what happened?
Dancing in the mirror again.
We got. We'll get to King. We'll get to.
No,
Okay,
but
they're gonna get the same smoke that I gave Spider-Man when Spider-Man put out the pictures and was like, yeah, you know, and I was like, I don't give a damn about your pictures. Like, I really don't. I love them. So let's just keep it a buck.
We need
Xbox
video.
100%, right? And I really, when I saw it, and y'all can say I'm capping, but when I saw it the first time, I loved it. I didn't care about Craig. I said, okay, so they're gonna come with the ray tracing and all that other stuff, you know, whatever, you know, they said, you know, patch or whatever. So I like what I saw. Now, for a lot of you dudes, it's like, oh, that you like what you saw. Well, yeah, so what? I'm a Halo dude, right? No, but the graphics weren't there. Well, also, it wasn't an open world Halo before. So now that we do have that level of open worldness, I know things have to be scaled back into a certain art style. Fine, I was cool with it. Be honest with you, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Like if it was a steady,
you both said that. You both said that.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
I know Saul wasn't with there. I know he wasn't. I was there for the classic.
I was. Right, so all this updates, and when the motion capture dude said to be out in the spring, they're already putting a bow tie on that. You the motion capture dude, shut up. Right? don't be telling our dates, and then dudes getting all
don't be telling our dates.
Coming out in the spring. They was running in the streets. The spring, I told you, it makes financial sense and smart marketing sense to release the game on its anniversary.
For sure.
Tighten it up.
Facts.
All the way through, buckle it in, get it to the maximum that you can get it to.
You know
on that
crazy,
date,
though, King. Let them mess up this. Let this game come out, and it's still bad. Like, like after 2 delays, because I'm pretty sure it was delayed once already, wasn't it?
I'm gonna say this, Addict. Last of Us 2, and I'm not saying that Halo Infinite will have the soul of Last of Us 2. I just told you Cyberpunk, which will probably be the game of this generation, won't have that soul. All right, so I'm just giving you a for instance. It got delayed, it came out. Some people hate that game. Some people love it. I don't care about them. I don't care about somebody that hates the game. I care about my one copy that I purchased, right? And if I love it or I hate it, it's up to me. They're going to have something to say about it anyway. Right. And especially because it's Microsoft, for some weird reason, if a rock is out of place or the building windows is smashed and don't look right, they are going to have something to say. And I don't care about those individuals that try to distract me from my gaming fun. I know when it comes out, people are going to hate. They're going to hate when they see the box art. So I don't care about those people. Right. But I do know Microsoft and all the heads that are in charge, all of them, because somebody's head is on the chopping block here.
Oh, I agree.
That's official.
I agree.
Right? That day is very important. But if it meets that mark and it hits that 86 Metacritic,
I think I need 90.
I know. I know what I want.
90 at this point.
I know what I want, but I'm giving it 86 because I think 86 right now, with how broken the Metacritic is and how fractured it is, where people can go in there and have bots destroy your joint. 86 is a number that I'm really cool with. I'm really cool with 86.
Sorry, Fisher, I want to get my balls off.
I mean, this is where I disagree with King on this, and it's for me, Halo coming back after the way people felt about aspects of 5 in the story, and the way people felt about how 343 has been handling franchise, right?
Right.
My feeling is like Halo has to be more than what it was, right? And to get Halo or back to where it was, right? Because the landscape has really changed since Halo was the it game, right?
Right.
It really changed a lot. So in that, just creating a game that appeals to people that love Halo already doesn't feel like it's enough to me.
Right.
It doesn't feel like it's gonna do what it needs to do to bring Halo back, which is why, with the graphics looking like in a way that I did not like when they first, things like that where it would appeal to somebody who hasn't played it yet or ever engaged with the franchise before. That's where I feel they need to go. And that to me,
the new
exactly. You give it that spit shine that somebody who's never been there before says, wait a minute, let me see what this is, right? And they've done things with that in terms of making the multiplayer free to play and trying to create this big, this esport around it in a way that it's never been before. That's a big way of trying to do that. And in addition, how do you get new people to come in and fall in love with the character of Master Chief? Well, the story has to be great, but it has to look good too. It has that thing where, we talk about PlayStation games all the time. Why do they attract people? It's because you look at it, it's like, oh my God, this game looks crazy. Let me play this. So I think it needed to do that as opposed to just giving me a Halo that looked like, Halo that ran great. It looked like it was playing beautifully, but it just wasn't enough.
Can I ask you this, Solve, though, in defense to what King is saying? Like the fact that this is, in fairness, it's as good as Halo 5 and 4 probably graphically looked. Those were in a box. Those were in controlled spaces. So the fact that this is such an ambitious thing from an open world standpoint, and this supposedly, I don't want to say living world, I don't want to say games as a service because we still don't know. But does the open world aspect, do you, what's the word? I'm going to say like, make an excuse, but do you put a factor into that as far as the graphical fidelity? Maybe
I think we'll be able to, once we see how open that world is, I guess we could make that assessment, right? The assumption is that, yes, you would have to dumb it down a little bit if the world is considerably larger. We still don't know are we going to be able to run around this ring and do whatever we want? Or if that's the case, I can see that, right? If it's not the case where it's still sort of, you can go to this place, but not this place is locked off. If it's still that, then I don't know if that argument holds as much weight for me. But again, I'll make that assessment, and I'll eat crow once the game comes out.
To be honest with you, Solve, after they announced, they didn't announce it, but it clearly looks like they're going towards more of a Destiny type of way when it comes to the story. I don't know how much extra they're going to be with it. I don't know if they're going to do it exactly like Destiny. I have almost zero hope in their story at this point. Like almost zero hope. Wow. Like the only thing I'm really looking at right now is Forge and the multiplayer.
Well, let me get my bars off. This is very controversial here. Look, I'm with you, Solve, in the sense of, it was refreshing to see Staten have a blog post. Me coming from the Destiny world, I am very appreciative of, transparency and communication, right? What is going on? What are you doing, right? We know since we last saw you, eggs were thrown at you. Now we need to know if you got the courage to get back in his lap.
I have myself muted because I'm over here moving stuff around, looking for my memory cards for my PlayStation. And,
I was like, well,
because memory cards. What PlayStation did you?
It ain't the PlayStation 5 because they don't have a solution. You just got what you got. Shout outs to being not ready.
Petty. Anyway, so like I was saying, like I said, since the last time we saw them, they got booed off the stage. So the way I looked at it was like, okay, what are you gonna do? And first step, they bring in Joseph Staten, longtime Bungie Halo, vet, one of the OGs. I love the move. Get that in there, and they're really immediately. Chris Lee obviously leaves. So we got that part. Now we get this blog post, and like I said, it was very detailed. I like how they really got in front of as far as the art style and the whole messaging there, and they literally was saying like it was when they showed it to us, it was work in progress. We do have confirmation to back their story now with the dev kits, and we're hearing that these guys didn't get dev kits until June, right? Yep. So what we were seeing, what was legitimately, as King would say, off the how I go.
Yeah, off the strip.
It was
completely
it was
off the
that
strip.
part was off the strip. So I gotta give them
you
that.
know,
Go ahead, Alec.
when it comes to the whole dev kit stuff, we have a little bit more information than other people. It's like I would prefer them to go the direction they did and not go the direction they did.
I'm not
I
saying,
think that we'll see in short term we're going to see less performance on the Series X, but I have a feeling here in about a year and a half to two, a lot of stuff's going to be different when it comes to how games perform on the X.
Look, at the end of the day, all I would say is the blog post gave me hope based on what they were saying.
Oh, it looked good, especially those screenshots.
Yeah, the screenshots look fine. Now, mind you,
I like the customization they're going to give it. Well, no,
I need to see the movement. I need to see movement.
When it comes to rendering stuff like that, like they didn't really show me anything that I would feel like wouldn't be possible at all. Like most of the screenshots they showed, I'm looking at it now. I'll send it to you on Facebook if you want to show the actual crowd. But
you can share the screen too.
Can I share my screen?
Yeah, I gave you permission. I can share it.
Okay, I'll do that while you guys
talk. So it's like, the way I see it is, they even addressed Craig. They was like he wasn't supposed to be out there like that based on where we is at. We can't wait for you to see him.
Fugazi. That was so fugazi, yo.
That
was so fugazi. Like when somebody lying. Like I know when a lie is happening. I'm not gonna sit here. That we didn't put the face animations in on the secret. I was like, man, just tell us truth and shame the devil. We didn't think you was gonna zoom in on old face.
and that's great. But I like the fact that they at least admitted that wasn't the move. Because I'm gonna be honest, I was not feeling Aaron leaning into that. We love Craig. What do you mean you love Craig?
I don't love Craig. I don't love Craig at all. Craig blindsided me, and I did not like that. I don't love Craig. I don't love any aspect of what Craig was about. I don't like Craig even showed up. It peed on my parade. Like I was really running around with laps, and then I woke up to Craig. Like, do you know what that means? Like it is the worst feeling in the world. And I'm never gonna get over this because I've been scarred.
And when it wasn't exaggerated, like the man had no textures on his face.
Oh
man, it was horrible. It was horrible.
No doubt. We already see the joint that if you.
So I mean, like when it comes to like this, like it looks like a multiplayer map.
Yeah, this looks multiplayer. But it looks good.
It is a multiplayer map.
Scroll down. I'm gonna tell you the joint I like though. Scroll down. I'm gonna tell you the joint I like. Not that one.
Hold up, I think I have to refresh the whole page.
Yeah, you gotta refresh.
I like that first image at the top with the.
Yeah, the first image, and I like the one when he hold the battle rifle with the white and black joint. That joint was kind of fire. But look, you know what I'm saying? Like
okay. I now know what happened.
Okay, you got it now.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he took over the whole screen.
Yeah, he took the whole job. So anyway, but look, at the end of the day, like I said, this is good. Transparency is good. Oh, here we go. Yeah, that looks cool.
See, this this gives me a couple different things. Like right now, a lot of multiplayer games are giving you the option to like what guns and stuff you use. Like Gears did it.
Yeah.
And this looks like something like you'll click up. Like this looks like maybe like something you could see the actual models. I don't think they're going to do that. I think this is going to be something that's happened before the match. Like something's going to pop up and they're going to let you as a team pick where it goes.
Yeah. Scroll down. I'm gonna tell you what I like. Keep going. That one's cool, but where's the joint? Where's that joint? Not that one. That one's cool. That's customization.
Recon.
I like this one. This one, you know what I'm saying, with the movement and stuff like that. I like the different coding, the background.
You can turn them around after you do the customization.
And the customization, because now this is like my Spartan. Like I feel they really, like, you see the emotes and stuff. I think they're really diving deeper.
But they did that before.
They did it before, but it looks better. Now that last one gave me hope. This one right
me anything. This reminded me of Spider-Man with the pump.
This looks
that's all that reminded me. I swear, listen, I'm gonna keep y'all with the same energy I gave Spider-Man. Right? I sat there and I was giving Spider-Man all that smoke when they was posting pictures. I'm not gonna be phony, I'm not gonna be fake. I like what you're doing. Show me the customization of what the Spartans can look like. Great. But when you show me still pictures, why don't you show me the VDOC of the man spinning around? Show me the VDOC.
We know that. I'm with you. Like, we know.
No, I'm not coming at you.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
You know
like,
what I'm
we
saying.
know that we not falling for fraudery until
See,
we
No
see
more
it move.
bananas in the tailpipe.
The
Until we
only
see it
one
move.
the only one that I have that kind of energy for is this one. That's the only one I have that kind of energy for because all
That's what I
it
said.
shows is a picture on the ring.
Yeah.
It literally could be at the highest settings possible.
Now listen, if this
it's
look like
like
this
5 degrees lower.
moving with ray tracing,
Yeah,
they all the way
Well,
live.
But when it comes to like
Yeah.
these renders of how the
Yeah.
character model looks, I do think the character is gonna look just like that.
Yeah,
I
I
can
believe
get
so
into that.
too.
I can get into
It's
that.
just this right here. This might be a little screwed. like you see all this reflection, like you see even this blue light.
Yo,
None of that might not be in the game.
What if they do it though?
What if it is, though?
What if it is? What if it is the ray chase?
See,
Yo, that's another thing. This
oh,
game
oh.
better not launch. This game better not launch, and they'd be like, "Yeah, the ray tracing patch."
We're like,
The
you
next
see-
gen patch is coming later.
You see this rock right here? This rock?
Yeah.
Like we could get the game.
To be honest-
and all of this isn't there.
To be
It's just
honest,
rock.
that
Like,
part scares me because that part that you blowed up right there. No,
That was the popping
That was the
part.
popping. That part scared me because that's when the popping was in effect with them.
notice how big this area is
Yeah.
because that's a warthog.
Yeah.
Now,
But look,
let me
it's
tell you
concept
this.
art.
Everybody has screenshot this and saved it. Sony dudes have locked it in.
Yeah.
They are ready,
Yeah.
and they're going to get to this scene.
Oh, you're.
You're gonna get to
The family's
this
gonna get
scene
to
right here, and they're gonna try to recreate this scene right here. If this scene is off, I'm telling you
Oh,
now.
yeah, facts.
Yes, because
Yes.
we went in on puddles.
Yes.
Okay, and I sat there and I went in on Spider-Man talking about where them puddles at though. And that was my game of the year. Trust me, they're going in on you.
No
You
doubt.
have set yourself up.
Shout out to Chris Moore. He said I'm taking out his puddle gate magnifying glass.
Yep.
And then shout out to Fonz. He said he don't like the Minecraft looking graphics. Damn Fonz.
But to be honest, the world is modular. It's on a ring.
Yeah.
Even though the ring is like Earth,
Yeah.
it's still put together, manufactured. So
Yeah.
at what point in time would it not look like manufactured? And
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about, Fonz. Let's just see it first.
Let's just see it first.
Yeah, no, I agree with that though because it is it's very blocky, right? It's very
Yes.
sort of like you said, manufactured. It's very simplistic sort of architecture.
I
that
do
without crazy lighting. It just looks like
Yeah,
Minecraft.
it looked bland. It looked flat.
I do think that the fact that they delayed it a year. Let's be real here, you guys. Them delaying Halo hurt them.
Yeah,
Like
of
they
course.
could have
100%.
brought out Halo in
Yeah.
a crazy position.
Yeah.
And they would have took the hit, but them delaying Halo shows a lot because it shows that they ain't liking it, man. Like because if you look at it,
good.
everything was
Good.
revolved around Halo.
Well, Phil is
so
a
the
man
hit-
of his word.
the
He said
hit
if
that
it
they
wasn't ready, he was gonna delay it. He said that.
I am telling you guys right now, 100%. I am 100% guaranteed that they had every intention on Halo taking that arrow to the knee. Like they had 100%.
Listen, we know the marketing and everything was tied to it.
Was
When you
there,
copy the
like-
Series X, the Halo's on the back of the box, so we know that thing is
that's-
tied to
You know
the
the
launch.
funny thing
That's
is,
the big
What's that
thing
do?
that
the funniest thing is, they would not sell more consoles
Mm.
if
they
Halo was
wouldn't.
there.
They wouldn't.
They
It
because
wouldn't
it was a
sell- you
limited amount.
and you know what's
Yeah,
funny
there,
is
there was no consoles there. So
You-
somebody sat there and said, from a business standpoint, put this game down next year until next year when we have a low.
And you know what's-
the show.
And that's kind of the misthinking that people have sometimes about console launches, right? Everybody wants a big game at the console launch, right?
Yep,
But
don't sell.
financially, it doesn't
It
necessarily
doesn't
make
do
sense
exactly.
Yep.
because you don't have the install
Look,
base.
and at the
You
end of the
don't.
day, we get the better game. Like, take your time. Like, I was so happy when they said fall. I was like, good, because I'm
Yes.
with Addict. I'm like, that spring, no, fam.
It
And I'm
wasn't
with
going in
King.
the
And,
spring.
there's some one dude jumped out of pocket and opened his mouth. I'm like, nah. They said it definitely
I'm
bring it out full. You know what I'm saying?
I do have some remnants of hope for
Yeah,
it
me too.
because I feel like if they're willing to delay it out of the Xbox Series X launch window, they're willing to give it the time it needs to finish.
Exactly.
Because if they weren't willing to let this game go out and die
Right.
when they need it the most, because the back of the box has Halo on it,
Factual.
Yeah.
they're willing to give it as much time as it needs. Like,
I mean, they have to because just like how Sony, especially over the PS4 generation, right? You can point to any one of their quote unquote mascots from their big games, right? and they could take the mantle as the face of PlayStation for however long, whether it be Aloy, whether it be Last of Us characters.
They pass it on. Yeah.
For the 20 plus years that you've had Xbox, it's been cheap and only cheap.
Right.
No, not even Gears, none of that. It's
Yep.
only been cheap. You cannot let this game fail.
Yeah, you can't. This is the
I do-
iconic franchise. This is the franchise where we have guests in the realm.
Let
And
me give you the reason why, because Sovereign hit it on the head, like as far as launching with a big game in the consoles, and everybody gonna be like, Sovereign, that's not true, because they launched for Spider-Man. Spider-Man was DLC.
I mean, we laugh, but he's legit. It's legit.
Listen, Spider-Man was DLC. If they were really launching with a real launch game, and I'm pretty sure Ratchet and Clank is done, they would have launched with Ratchet and Clank.
They showed a lot of games.
Ratchet and
Yeah,
Clank.
I do think that
Right. That game is done.
almost done.
Yeah.
Ratchet and Clank is gonna be launched when PlayStations are available. All right, because they know they're gonna sell out in the initial allotment, right? We give you the DLC that we're gonna put on the last gen or whatever. I don't think Ratchet and Clank is gonna be on PlayStation 4.
They said it wasn't.
Yeah. So that game is going to be a PlayStation 5 exclusive, and when their PlayStation 5's available, that's going to push it and drive it forward.
Right.
So it's business sense, right? This Halo is a complete game. We're going to launch it in its financial sense when the game is complete.
He wilding.
Let me read this real quick here. I don't normally not read non-color objects, but I'm gonna put on. Let me switch mode of my glasses. Okay. Wise old gamer, no front. When I saw Craig, I was disappointed. I just thought the brute had COVID. I was praying for him.
Oh my God. Yo, let's get these super chats.
Get these super chats. We got more.
That COVID. Oh my God.
We got the medic with the $5 super chat. Blog post was great. They needed the time. They took it. I'm hoping that Halo Infinite is great. 20th anniversary is a better date than the console launch. Yes, I agree. Make an event. They can make an event out of the year, actually. Then we have Eagles fan 76 with the $10 super chat. Does the cross-gen give you guys concerns for Halo, given what is going on with CD Projekt with Cyberpunk?
That is a good question. Do you guys think they're going to drop the support for the original ones? I mean, it's coming out next year in the holidays.
That far out? Yeah, I think.
Wait, you think the OG? You're talking about the OG?
It's done.
I think they're going to drop it. I really do.
So.
In spring, it was iffy if they would. But the holiday, they're going to have at least 10 million units out by then.
I think they dying on that horse. I think they
I think
they're going to drop it.
I think it's dead. I think they need to focus only on these next gen consoles and let that console die.
I would
King, how confident? How confident are you?
I'm confident enough to bet my knee.
Let's me and you do a bend the knee with them too.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Listen. I'm being sorry. What we doing?
I think I'm rocking with you. I think they dying that sword.
They dying on that sword, fam. They not leaving that money. They not leaving that money on the
table. Look at you. You thinking they dying on that sword. You gonna die on that sword.
Well, let's bend the knee then. I'll put my knees up.
No, I'm doing it.
All right, cool. So
you
for clarity, because we don't want no confusion and no weaseling out.
Yeah, let's bookmark this.
Bookmark this in the chat. So when this game release, Halo Infinite release, if there is an Xbox One base version, y'all needs is mine.
Wait. Base S and X.
Right.
Just because sometimes they may turn around like there's no base OG.
Listen.
So I'm talking about VCR Xbox.
Listen. I say next gen only.
Yeah, okay. And you on that. And if there's it's next gen only, then me and Saul give the knees up. Right? That's what we said?
I'll do that.
All right, it's official. Y'all heard it here.
I'll do that.
Bend the knee. Probably the last one of the last ones for 2020. This will be a fun one. Halo Infinite. I'm telling y'all knees is mine, so they gonna get that bread.
No, we'll know that before a year.
Yo, listen, Addict. They're gonna tell them 2 weeks before.
And that I do believe they're gonna wait till the very last minute.
No. If y'all win and say we do not believe in last gen.
So I want the chat, man. I want the chat in this. Put a 1 if you think me and King got their knees. Put a 2 if you think Cog and Soft got our knees.
Yeah, well, what y'all think, chat? Is there gonna be the current gen version, the old gen version, the old
Said,
Xbox.
yo, you gotta read Taswichi. You gotta read Taswichi.
Yeah, we the cog read Taswichi.
He said, wait, hold on. Oh, God. Taswichi be hating on me. I will catch this on my overnight, but if COG won, I'm a boycott for a year. Oh, God, another bended knee. That's right.
Oh, the chat's with you guys.
I told you. Oh, Big Cloud. Come on, Big Cloud. Come on. See, that's why we can't have you back. Come on, Macho. Bruh.
Yeah, bugging.
Y'all bugging.
It's done. Like it's done.
Wow.
Yeah,
wait,
it's
so
cool.
wait, hold on. The twos mean that they going for y'all?
They going for y'all.
Oh, so the 2 means they coming for us.
Yeah. And
Oh, my
one's
bad.
for
So
us.
keep your 2s up. So the 1s mean that they going for
Rain says 1.5.
So wait,
Alright,
the
finish
1s
this.
mean that they think it is going to be not going to be a next
The
gen?
1 says me and King taking Yoni.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So the
the
2s is
twos
going. My
for
bad,
y'all.
Macho. We good. My bad. I apologize. I got confused. All right, let me see who with me. Wild Game. Okay. All right. Let me see who not with me. Let me see y'all.
He said,
See, I can get disowned.
yo, you gotta read that super chat. You gotta read that super chat.
And you know what's crazy? When they lose, I could just see Cog you and be like, yeah, I'll give you guys. You guys got my knees. You guys got my knees, but you know,
Somebody
I
put
felt
forward.
in my heart. I felt in my heart, you guys, that they weren't
Swirly
dropping that.
The treason. Oh
No,
my God.
in order for this game to knock your socks
My
off,
man Wiseau,
you
go
have
ahead.
to take the boots off.
I would be there with you guys if it wasn't a whole year. Like,
Phantom Cracker
much,
said
yeah.
4.
Too much.
What is
All
4?
So yeah, so look at what Six says. Six says with the $5 super chat, new Halo release falls outside the 2-year support window. That was an arbitrary support
That's an
window.
arbitrary. But he tried to ride on that. I see what he doing.
Yeah,
though.
I'm telling you.
I see.
They got
I mean, in
order
King's and
to-
Addict's defense,
to
they
be
could ride the
crazy.
line of, well, you know, whatever.
No, they to hell with that. You ain't gotta explain nothing to nobody. What you need to do is put out the best product. The best product is leaving the old products
they
in the
gonna
past.
get
Let the old products
soft.
die. Yo, listen,
Public
and I know,
relations
Mark, I know
will murder
Xbox
them.
is listening to me. I know
Yeah.
Xbox is listening to me, and I'm saying this directly to you guys. Anybody that's in charge, anybody that can whisper into somebody and say, "Drop that joint." I want you to listen to this part.
Yeah,
This
go.
makes great.
you know what the
business sense.
crazy thing is, King?
You
Is
must
they're about to
give a reason
Mhm.
to purchase that X and S.
Mm-hmm.
Cut them
No.
off.
you know what the crazy thing is, King?
Because Phil
You guys not
believes
hear
in a
me?
unified
I hear you, I
system
hear
and
you.
Game Pass on all devices, and no gamer should be left behind because we're the most friendly
many times
company.
has he
We're
went
the
back
most.
on
Phil
these?
Dominus
Ain't nobody
Maximus
left behind.
Aurelius Spencer
Hey, listen,
wants you
nobody's
in the
left behind.
cloud. He wants you
Nobody.
on your phone.
Listen.
He wants you streaming it
Yo,
to the
Saab.
devices.
And that- Hold up. We got to make this clear before
Yes.
we officially.
Look at this.
Oh, the
Jump back.
multiplayer is gonna be
It
over there.
cannot.
Wait,
It
wait.
cannot be streaming capable. It's got to be native on the system.
Oh yeah. Okay. That's fine.
Because I ain't letting you guys lose.
Listen,
All right,
one
but
of
check
them.
out. Check out this other super chat because it explained. It talks about specific scenarios, right? So we got the Liz with the $5 super chat. Could this scenario happen? Halo Infinite campaign next gen only,
Mhm.
but free to play multiplayer could be cross gen,
Yes.
60 FPS.
Then
That's
what
a
happens
guarantee.
if that
That's what's
happens?
gonna
What
happen.
happens if that happens?
Well, if
Let's
that's
talk.
what happens, we all take a knee because there's
Yeah.
one knee lost for
Hold on,
everybody.
For everybody.
not in color. Shout out to Foz. He says, "Stop it, King. You already know it's guaranteed to be on OG platform. This is an automatic bended knee, King. I implore you to back off this."
I disagree, man. I
Listen,
disagree.
multiplayer, they're gonna give them that.
It
buck.
doesn't
Go
matter
play
if it's
that. Go
flawed.
get over there and go play that. Do that
They-
Fortnite stuff.
It
Go
doesn't
play it.
look. Dying Light worked on the previous gen for 2 years and they canceled it. Like,
We gonna see. It's gonna be some knees.
And we
I
got
mean, Flight Simulator was just canceled on Xbox One.
Yo, we got.
Oh, we knew Xbox One was gonna blow
You
up.
gotta read the wise old game.
The wise old game with the $2
He
in
said, Yo,
return.
King, you better get your icy hot and make it ready. Yeah. Yo, first of all, if you losing, you don't need icy hot. You need a tourniquet, sir. We take them. We don't give it back.
You need to cauterize your knees. That's
Oh
what
my
we
God,
do.
yo,
Only thing-
430
and I
y'all in
want
here, man.
everybody on the panel to make sure that they purchase
Mhm.
some shea butter. I don't want no more ashy knees.
No more Anthony. Let's get Big Cloud, man.
And we got Big Cloud with the $5 super chat. After the debacle with CDPR, I'm with King. I see it being pushing strictly for next gen scrub. I don't know.
Whenever they do their equivalent to whatever E3 is, because E3's canceled. Let's just be real here. Whenever they do that, whatever the equal with the E3, just like they did in July, that's when they're going to announce it too.
Yep. Oh, I got Christopher Hart with me. I got CrownYourLord with me.
No, Christopher Hart wants it to be on the OG so it can hold down the graphic. I know what Christopher Hart wants. Listen, Chris, shut up. Thank you.
Okay, we got one for you, Pixel Bit G.
Yeah, go ahead, go get it.
Let me tell you why King is wrong. If the game is on xCloud and xCloud is still running on the 1S, the game has to be on last gen. And the debate we just said that it has to be native.
Native.
Yo, listen, Pixel, I would love for your scenario like that to be real, please.
All right,
Let that be here.
Let's move on. Man. We had a good one. That was a good one. Good bending time. Let's move on. This is the segment, a lot of fun. Sov, did you tally up the
No, I was not there, so I left it to you. I saw that I saw that our addict was tallying them. Wow. So
no, I didn't tally.
I tallied and
you did.
I tallied and I just wanted to make sure my tally was correct because we have something unprecedented that has happened.
Is there ties?
There is a tie.
Who's the tie?
Oh,
CrownYourLord Game Awards. There is a tie coming in at 16 with the correct. Two people with the correct game of the year, which was now 3 points this year. Our opposition, Sov, both King and Addict with 16 correct points for game of the year.
King,
and a lot.
So with the crown with me, man.
So this is a double.
Yo, we got this. It's a King and Addict show.
We can have a tiebreaker if y'all want.
We can
No, we good. We good. We can
have a boxing match.
Look, at the end of the day, I'm gonna share this crown with King because we're gonna share your knees next year.
We're gonna break up this. We're gonna break up this unholy alliance.
I had to, the burden of winning was too much.
No,
I had to give it up.
Ebony and Ivory is here.
I'm still searching.
You know what hurt me? You know what hurt me, man? And you know what killed me that I would have won if I wouldn't have done it? I was looking at it. Why did I pick Wasteland 3?
That was out of left field.
And I should have picked Final Fantasy. I went with the gut because I liked Wasteland.
You went with your heart.
But it's just like, man, I went in there to win.
Yeah,
why did I pick
with Fall Guys?
King did well. There was a couple of ones
it was the Among Us for you because you didn't pick Among Us and we did, and it was the Final Fantasy for me because I picked Wasteland and you guys picked
Final Fantasy.
I won't make that.
Still, Cognito's yet to win.
I'm gonna tell y'all this. It's funny because the ones where I went with Hades, right? And it wasn't going with my heart. Like I never go with my heart. And I tell you why. These awards, right? You don't even the press doesn't have to be be beholden to be objective, right? And when it came to The Last of Us, there was a lot of talk in the press about the negative stuff around all that stuff. So I'm like, if there's any place where the press is going to take a stand on that stuff, it's here because there are no repercussions for it. No, they're not going to point out who said what, right? You can vote with your heart in that regard. So I'm like, I think they're going to kill Last of Us because of that.
You know
and
what?
It didn't happen.
What surprised me was I thought what might happen.
They swept.
Yeah, like I thought. You know what I thought was going to happen? I thought it was going to be
everything, but gave me the
right. I thought it was going to be a repeat.
Was right. I thought Death Sing was right.
I thought Death Sing was right too because I thought it was going to be a repeat of Red Dead kind of sweeping, right?
And God of War,
and then God of War come in and take the joint. And
you know what,
Red Dead, Last of Us just came in.
You know what the funny thing about the whole thing was? Is I didn't want that game winning. I didn't think it deserved that game. But it won when it won, and because I could potentially win the Crown of the Lord, I didn't even care. I was on the bandwagon. The moment it won, I was like, it deserved it.
It deserved it. Look at you.
Yo, it surprised me because, like I said, it felt like the year they were going to be like, no, we're not about these practices. We're not about this. We're going to give it to the small game. And if you look at Hades from the beginning of development through on to when it actually launched, like everything, the early access period, people loved all of that. There was nothing negative said about Hades.
Didn't help it.
And it didn't. And that was bonkers to me.
No, it wasn't bonkers to me at all.
So now that we've got the festivities,
I take the victory lap with Attic. This is the part where me and Attic walk hand in hand through the crowd. Thank you. We do appreciate all our adulations.
Time.
And I do say it is deserving of Game of the Year. This is the first time the Game Awards got everything right.
You know,
thank you so much.
I agree with everything you say, King. You know, Last of Us, it might have had its flaws. I can't even do that.
You know, you can't say that with a straight face.
Look at these frauds.
I'm not frauding. You know, I love that game.
See, you do. The funny thing is, man, I can fraud, but I'm still a winner.
Yeah, I know. You got Addicts World. I know. So look, real quick.
I'm not. It's not the Addicts World. Yeah. Did I not win that with King? You just jealous because you didn't win that.
I couldn't do that. Y'all could have do it on your own, though.
Yeah, exactly. You had to jump us. That's what you had to do.
It is what it is.
I put a gun to your head and told you.
An L is an L.
L is
I even told you going into it. I said, yo, pick everything Last of Us 2. I don't care what it is. And some of you didn't listen.
Yo, so
that's not my fault.
Yo, what color you want it?
What color I want what?
That L.
Oh, my God. God. They extra today. Anyway.
Look at this. Wiseout Gamer King and Addict 2021. Make IOP great.
Oh,
Make IOP great again.
Let's get this out. Get this in chat.
Hold on a second. We
have retally the votes.
We demand a recount.
I was literally going to say that if I lost.
You want to put an injunction in to overturn the ballots?
Before we get on with that, you know what was funny when we were live reacting to it? I was like, man, I lost. But when we won, the Game of the Year one, I was like, over
3 point. That's a swing.
Yeah, I thought that's why I was making my comeback. I was like,
I died with Ghost.
And the thing, I thought you were winning the whole time.
I was winning the whole time.
He was until he lost that.
Folded. And you know what killed me? I didn't vote for Ghost in something they won, which was like what's it? Artistic
Art direction.
Art direction.
I think
that's why it upset me so much. I like. The Wasteland 3 one, like it upset me because I should have picked Final Fantasy.
I should have picked art direction for Ghost.
Yeah,
because I knew Ghost was.
I was scared. I was like, I should have went on that one. I should have died.
And Ori didn't win that, man. I was sad, but then I looked when I voted, and then I was happy.
Yeah, what cemented it for King was picking the Among Us too. Those
the Among Us one.
The Among Us, like
King.
big for you.
Yeah, that one big for
and
King.
Then I let Slow-Mo con me into picking Genshin Impact for mobile game of the year.
Well, we all
lost that one. That's what. No, Slow-Mo. I remember like the week before when Slow-Mo and Forte were doing theirs, I was listening to him talk about Genshin Impact, and then he convinced me. And then when we were doing ours, I went with his. And then afterwards, I was like, after I saw them win twice, which I lost that, and I'm okay with I lost that because I would have preferred them to win that than the people I picked because they really deserve that.
You know what's funny? That game ran trash on the consoles. We should have assumed it ran trash on the phone.
Yo, let's get these super chats. And then
we got the Living Flame with the $2 super chat. Get the tape recorder. Knees for the needy. And we got Senjutsu Sage with the $5 super chat. That Cyberpunk is a beast. Keanu Reeves isn't phoning in his performance. People, this is officially my new Metal Gear Solid 1 from the PS1 days. This game is amazing. Yeah, shout out to Sage because he put out the story about getting his Series X and people trying to be shiesty. Oh my lord.
What happened?
It's the FedEx dude had a picture and capture with some other people and left it hiding somewhere. And Sage was watching them on his security camera, so he saw it go down. And he ran down and stopped it from going down. But a couple of more seconds, his ex would have been gone.
Would have been gone. Facts. Facts.
He said he's looking at his, that's the FedEx dude. My box.
Facts.
That is crazy. Yeah, we got Mexican Zoidberg with the $5 super chat. Knees getting taken all over the place. Wheelchair sales about to skyrocket.
Shout out to Mexican Cyber.
Then we got Jonathan B with the $5 super chat. Hey guys, I finally decoded Styles' distress. The Jedi are in trouble. Everyone reports to Tatooine. Yo, help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
My only hope.
You will get the camera.
Yes. I know what's going on. This is mad light here for no reason. Big Cloud Gaming with the $5 super chat. Bro, they had to GOAT Christopher Nolan give them the award. Somebody get the wheelchair. So many knees.
Shout out to Big Cloud.
Then we have Fonz, the Grounded Gamer with the $5 super chat. Journos and Keely foot massagers voted for The Last of Us 2. Gamers voted for Ghost.
Well, Ghost did win People's Choice though.
It won the People's Choice, and that is if you look at
they got the popular
gamers.
Vote. Nobody cares.
The electoral college is all that matters.
Is all that matters, kid?
The only thing that matters is that 3, baby. So what I gotta say is that L though. What color you want?
You know what's funny too is when they did the content creator, I was the one that picked Valkyrie. CrownYourLord was like, I'm glad we didn't do that.
Yeah, exactly. But look, real quick, man. I know we got King's topic with Game Pass to finish up, but just real quick as far as like stand out for the show and stuff like that. Oh, let me get 108 real quick, man. Shout out to 108. He said, tell us in chat. Two. I'm with Solve and Cog. Business wise, it doesn't make sense to leave that many sales on the table. King, you my guy, but you will bend the knee and it will be on glass.
I gotta answer him.
Oh,
I gotta answer him.
You gotta come back. You can't let 108 get that off.
Look, 108. We can
Let
Let 108 get that off. Let's move on.
Yeah, because
take
I'm the
too.
businessman. So let me answer him. You're gonna get multiplayer, and and that's something that you're gonna have to deal with. And it's nice because it's gonna be free to play, so you can be free to play with everybody else. But if you want that next gen butters, if you want to step up and see that 60 frames with ray tracing full on and everything looking beautiful, and if you happen to have that CX or a TV that can do 120 hertz, might get you there. In a performance mode,
might get you there.
I can't wait to see the damn magic machine put that disc right in there.
Schmegler, and the S Schmegler is in the bushes. But y'all can definitely stream it through Game Pass and XCloud. Y'all can be there. So at no point will you lose because they're gonna get those sales. You're gonna be right.
They're gonna be streaming.
Any sales on the table, but I'm going to win. And everybody on this panel is going to be taking a knee. Everybody.
It's going to be glorious when you and Attic bend the knee together.
Nah. See you there too.
This will be payback for the Game Awards.
Listen. Just make sure that you shea butter it up. We all will be sending these to each and every last one of them.
You concerned about shea butter money. Time. All right, moving on. So look, real quick, I know we done exhausted CrownYourLord, but I wanted to go around the round table as far as just the standout games that was shown, anything that you liked. Let's do a quick hitter, you know what I'm saying? So Attic, anything that you liked that was shown that was debuted at the Game Awards.
I was kind of disappointed that I missed the live reaction to Sephiroth.
Oh.
But I went back. I was watching everyone. It's like that. That was a huge deal.
But he had
and what's funny is a lot of people didn't catch it. Like when they did. Like when he cut the main antagonist of Smash Brothers in half.
Yes.
Like that's his signature theme.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people didn't catch that. Then when the music started playing,
I like the Mario silhouette.
Yes,
that was funny.
That was a great video.
It was a really good. But I think what probably stole the show was perfect art.
Woo!
I'm not a Left 4 Dead person, so the Back 4 Blood didn't really do anything for me. I think probably the most reactionary thing was the Sephiroth, but like the story or the announcement of the show was definitely perfect art.
Yeah, definitely.
Because maybe Mass Effect, but I think Mass people knew that was that. Like, there's been so much speculation around whether or not they're working on perfect art and then not to mention, Aaron Greenberg pretty much told us not to expect anything. So people automatically started assuming that they're not going to be there in any form. I was
tight when he said that.
So when they did show up with something, I think it really surprised a lot of the hardcore. It was a nice show. I really enjoyed it. I think that people are too hard on that show.
Yeah.
I think people would expect an E3 press conference from a video game awards.
Mhm.
Last year, I didn't like it at all because I felt like they did too much. Oh, here you want to go to McDonald's? Hey, you got McDonald's. Like they did too much of that. And this year, I felt like they did a good, synergy of everything, and I think it was a solid show.
No doubt, no doubt. Solve impressions and standouts.
I mean, definitely Perfect Dark when I saw it at the end. I thought that was I'm interested to see how they sort of move that game into the 21st century and what, some sort of eco-terrorism thing, and how do they keep all of her crazy gadgets
Did you see it's going to be first person?
It seems like it is. They've
confirmed.
They confirmed it. It's first person.
Yeah, it's first person.
So
I think it's gonna have a lot of similarities with Cyberpunk. Like as far as like tech to help you stealth, I think it's gonna have a lot of similarities.
Yeah. So I mean, and they have to make it very different from Halo. That was always, obviously after Perfect Dark Zero, we didn't really see the game again. But that was always sort of my worry, is like, how do you differentiate it enough from Halo to make it really stand out? So that, that's going to be a reality again. So I'm interested to see what that is. I'm glad to know what they're finally doing. After that, Back for Blood, man.
The Left 4 Dead classic.
Yeah,
Yes.
I was like, oh man, the same guys coming back to do it. Like, yeah, that and it looked beautiful. It looked really good.
Facts.
And then after that, the one thing that blew me away.
Which one?
Crimson Desert. Yo, it reminded me of Wukong. When we first saw Wukong,
this game
like,
doing everything. The game doing everything, son.
Exactly, it's an everything game. It's an RPG. It's an action game. It's an open world game.
You can ride dragons like
Daenerys. That is a good point that I just seen in the chat. The initiative was supposed to be Xbox's answer to Sony, and now it's not. Are you guys disappointed it's not the third person? I know Cognito is, but are you guys disappointed that it's not taking that template?
Well, that's the thing. Like, then who is? That's my question. Yes, if they're not doing it, who is?
Yes. I think Compulsion's doing one. I think that Coalition's obviously doing Gears. I think that's all you gonna get from it. Like,
yeah, it just I really would like.
Know why we gotta answer Sony, but
because
I want them to do something.
That's the metric. I want them. You know what I want? I just want to one time, like Cox said, one time.
You got it on January 28th.
What's that?
What is that?
What's that?
Medium. Let it drop.
Nah,
we don't know. We don't.
I mean, yeah, but we have Hellblade too.
Yeah, man, just
that's not a first party.
Hellblade
for sure.
Let them get some first-person shooters.
I mean, Compulsion.
Let them step their first-person shooter game
up. Let them make one third-person game, and let's
stop
capping that they not making the genre at all.
Let them make one first-person shooter.
They've been doing that.
Yo, you know what it is?
But they are developing them though.
But it's
they can develop them, but they all did.
I'm talking about Microsoft with third person.
Oh yeah.
I mean, obviously, Fable, right? Fable's going to be that, and it's not going to be first person. It's going to be.
You got Hellblade. You still got the Gears. You got whatever
IP.
You're right. Yeah, 100%. Something brand new.
Wants a new IP.
And I think Joanna Dog would have been a perfect protagonist for that. Like, we haven't seen a Splinter Cell.
But they got a spinoff though.
That'd be great.
Yeah, the spinoff might be, Hobo Splinter Cell. The one that I like.
Yo, I would love to see one day just Yves Guillemot with Phil Spencer saying, "Hey, we're giving Splinter Cell to Microsoft." I would love to see that one day because they don't seem to care about doing anything with Splinter Cell.
Can I address something in the chat right quick? Let me address
the bar is crazy.
People are like, oh, stop the console. What crap? Why does Xbox doesn't need to copy Sony? Y'all meaning to tell me that with all these studios, we can't make one of these games? That's the problem. Why is asking for one too much? No, I'm not talking about y'all. I'm talking to the chat.
I mean, on that level,
it just made me mad that I could beg for one game. I can't do that. That's copying. So we can have every other studio can make 75,000 of the other genre. I'm asking just for one. You know what I'm saying? And that's too much. We're copying
one that stands toe to toe with their best.
That's what I'm saying. What I want. Xbox had Halo. 360 had Gears. What is the new next new IP? Yeah. That's all I'm saying. Like, we gotta stop acting like just because that genre, like we can't just make one of the genre. Like, that's asking too much, or we can't do what they're doing at all.
You know, okay. To Microsoft's credit, they did it with Quantum Break.
It's not theirs.
But it's no place else.
Well,
You know,
it was at one point. No, I understand where you're going.
and then they did it with the what was that game that I like?
Sunset Overdrive.
No, the joint in the desert with the girl.
Recore.
No. I actually like Recore. So maybe they do a expansion on Recore, but you didn't like Recore, but I like Recore.
I didn't mind. I like Recore. I didn't mind it, but it's not the last.
I know.
The thing is though,
what COG wants. Story-driven third person
action adventure with RPG elements.
With RPG elements that has a deep evolving story.
Remember the key, new IP.
Right.
New IP.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
And I think we're gonna get it, but they did that. They just didn't hit.
Well, I'm talking about for the Xbox One generation, like.
Oh well, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like we haven't. I waited a whole generation.
I'm gonna keep holding on to Quantum Break. I'm gonna hold on to Quantum Break because I thought Quantum Break was really, really damn good.
Right.
I just thought the control.
I get it.
The control was horrible. Yeah. And if they can go do a remake of it.
At this
it's
point,
just funny with the chat. They say because I'm asking for one of these games, I want Xbox to be Sony. So I can't. No, I'm just talking to the chat. I can't ask for one of these games because that's being Sony.
This is my argument, right? Now, yes, sit here. Everybody loves what they love, whatever the case may be. There's still certain objective measurement metrics that we cannot avoid as fans of Xbox. The fact of the matter is that the excellence of Sony is measured by those type of games. And Microsoft seems to not even want to get into that realm.
Right.
And I want them to be able to stand toe-to-toe, even one time, with the Naughty Dogs of the world.
I think my issue with that statement is I don't think it's because, like, Sony is revealed because of these games because they're good.
Right.
Like, I don't think Microsoft needs to worry about any particular genre. They just got to make good games. Like, whether it's first person, third person.
But they had, okay.
But they don't have games that's on that scale.
Right.
All right.
Like, if they popped out a Cyberpunk game that was on the quality, regardless with the bugs or something, people would be like, they wouldn't care what mode it is. They wouldn't care what person view it is because it's a good game.
But look at the people saying right now, I'm seeing people in the chat literally say, I don't like Cyberpunk because it's not first person.
And that's
because it's first person, because it is first person, it's not third person. I don't like those type of games. So we have to admit.
But we said earlier, a lot of these people have the wrong expectation when it comes to RPG.
But we have to admit,
like that regardless.
Not you. I'm saying you guys agree with me, but I'm saying we have to admit that style of game is popular, right?
Yes.
And it is rating high, right? So I don't understand why it's wrong to ask for one. Not saying that every studio that Microsoft has have to do all that. No. You can do two things. You can chew gum and walk at the same time. That's all I'm trying to say. Like, people acting like they just cannot do that because that's copying. So you got 23 studios, fam.
Yeah, Sony didn't invent the third-person action game.
They didn't invent that genre. This genre been around for years. So why are we acting, chat, that it cannot happen? That is what's pissing me off.
I guess to me, I'm on that wave. It's like I just want one good game. I don't even care what it is.
I hear you. I hear you.
I'm like, Microsoft, do something good before you try to do what Sony does good. Like,
but all right, let's look at something like Gears Tactics, right? An objectively great game, but because of the type of game it is, it doesn't appeal to even a large portion of people. It just doesn't, right? But the quality bar is there, and if you're the type of person who likes that game, fantastic.
Absolutely.
Fantastic.
Wasteland 3.
It'll never get that same thing. Wasteland 3. It'll never get that traction.
That's what they're doing it, y'all. Like, I understand these other genres. Grounded, Sea of Thieves. Like, as much as people hating, they're doing they're proving they can be multifaceted. All I'm asking is just for one. You got
even more so than
studios.
Sony.
Yeah,
right?
They're more diverse than Sony, technically, right?
Yeah.
Multiplayer, right? All we saying is we as gamers can ask for one. Stop saying it can't. That I'm not flying. That's cap. I'm sorry. We could ask for one. That's
You
all
can
I'm
ask
saying.
for one. I want them one day. I just want them to stand toe to toe, and you cannot look at you, whatever that game is that comes from Microsoft, that you can't look at it and be like, nah, that's trash. But you can't.
Coming from I guess, it's like King said, they tried that all generation. They tried it with Quantum Break. They tried it with Recore. I mean, obviously Recore wasn't a good game. They tried it with Sunset Overdrive. Like, it's like clearly they can't touch them at their own game.
No, but in what you call his defense, Saab's defense, remember those games they didn't own. Those games, Remedy, they remember that was the Don Matrick, but we gonna throw money at it. We renting it. We don't own the IP. Rise, we don't own the IP. This, we don't own the IP. Now you got all these
feel like
studios.
whether or not they own it is irrelevant.
No, but remember they lost control. You can't make Rise 2 because you don't own the IP.
But
you can't make
that's
something
because
over
the games
IG.
didn't perform well.
Right, but they don't own them.
Because they weren't good games.
But they don't
No, those
own
was
them.
good games. Rise was good. Quantum Break was good.
They
if
were
you own the IPs. Then you can actually control the situation. And I understand what Sav and Cog is saying, and I understand exactly what you're saying.
I'm talking from you guys are talking from a sequel point. I'm talking from the games that they got wasn't reviewed well. Like the majority of them didn't sell well. The majority of them didn't review well.
Right, but
like
and that's the half in. But see, that's also when it was the old regime still in control, and he didn't have absolute control. So it's the fact of, we'll give you this to see if this does well and performs, instead of sitting there with a strategy. Okay, we want this game to happen and we're going to push it forward, because as I remember, the first Uncharted didn't chart well, but
but they grew it. They grew it.
They turned it into something. And a lot of times Sony releases games that aren't really
that don't hit the first time.
Days Gone. Look at Days Gone.
Right.
You
know, and I think Days Gone 2 will be fantastic. I'm going to play Days Gone 1 anyway. I don't care. I wanted to play that.
You're going to eventually have that studio from Bethesda making third-person games.
Yo, let's
You're going to have Compulsion.
Yeah, we're going to. Let's get this
roll out of here.
Yeah, hold on a second. Black Ronin with the $5 super chat. Knew it was Sephiroth as soon as the music hit. He put Mario in his place.
That was kind of crazy.
You know what's crazy? When Bayonetta and that one thing tried to hit Sephiroth and he just bowed them both.
And we have, let me see. We have Thomas Franks with the $5 super chat. King may win the bet. Due to that, there's a lot of people telling Xbox to make Halo next generation only. Pure Xbox posted this morning. We'll see. Then we got with the $5.
It's one thing people telling you on Twitter. It's another thing to lose all that money.
They ain't gonna lose nothing. They ain't gonna lose a cent.
No, they will lose money if they make it.
Nah, watch how it goes at it. You're gonna be like, wow, they definitely.
Well, you remember, you got to remember it's Game Pass as well. So I understand that, where it's not, you don't necessarily need the box to play it. But all right, then we have Philly Eagle with the $5 super chat. I'm just saying, people like different games. For me, Gears Tactics beat every other game this year. So to each their own. I agree with Cog, by the way.
Oh, and I got to give my joint for the show.
Okay, yeah, definitely.
Then we got JD Gamer with the $10 super chat. Microsoft is kings of Western RPGs and the first-person shooters, but you can expect them to get that deep narrative game from Compulsion, and their second game coming out of the initiative that hasn't been announced. That's right. I forgot they are working on a second game as well.
Yeah, and Compulsion, I hope so. The rumor is we had Compulsion on, so.
Yeah,
but do you think they'll go from first person to third person from one game? Like
Compulsion,
the initiative.
I don't know.
Well, if they're working on multiple games at the same time, who knows? Like again, like I wouldn't do another.
That's kind of like a huge turn of events, but they might do it because they got a lot of good talent over there. These
are OGs, though. They know what they're doing.
I hope they do what I think.
Yeah. Then we have Sage with the $5 super chat. Damn, FedEx tried to stick me for my paper. Speaking of third-person action adventure, Quantum Break was one of the best games of the gen. Easy. Beth's journal. Yes, Beth's story in that game. The story of that game was bonkers. I didn't care for the episodes or whatever, but the story overall was great. It wasn't Remedy shooting to me, and that bothered me. We got Gamer by Choice with the $5 super chat. Maybe Xbox is not doing third-person game because they want to avoid the comparison because they know that is not what they do best.
No, I don't think so.
I see. That's the thing I want to avoid. I don't want to see that this narrative that they're possibly running away from that because Sony does it.
It looked like Ra's talking to
Yeah,
you.
yeah, like your light, son. It's
Yo,
like
it
you
looked
faded
like
away into
Ra
ether.
is standing
Yeah,
over your
light
left
is
shoulder.
crazy, like the
No.
God ray. Yo,
You know what it is?
It's like you are on the sun.
Yes.
I don't, it's, if I should really show you how dark it is in here, I don't understand.
Listen,
the light is
maybe it's
crazy.
overcompensated, but Horus is right with you.
Amun Ra.
Yes, yes.
All right, then we have,
God
okay,
is
so
with this.
that game by Chase, God is with this.
Mm.
Crazy Horse with the $5 super chat. I hate that majority of Xbox games are first person. I would love to see third person action adventure games.
Fair enough.
And we have Jonathan B once again. Wait, hold on.
Oh,
No,
it just skipped me.
it's
I was
getting
following along.
Crazy.
Yeah.
We have Black Ronin with the $5 super chat. Ask Sony for a great AAA first person shooter. Xbox doing what they're gonna do. I get that.
Yo,
So we
no,
just
yo,
can't
I
ask.
feel him when he says that,
Mm.
and that's true. But they still had resistance, and
Thank you.
they pushed all those games through with varying degrees of wins
Yeah.
between them.
Yeah.
So they still try. What COG is saying here is COG wants that real earnest effort that they own the IP.
That's
Just give me that push, that earnest effort, and they own IP, and I think they're gonna lay the groundwork there.
If
I
you
really
know
do.
what it is, it's about trying to achieve a level of commercial success that those Sony games gain. Because yes, they are good games, like Addict said, but just if you're a casual gamer and you look at Uncharted, just look at it, you're like, damn, that looks crazy.
Yeah.
I want to try that. You don't look at Gears Tactics and be like, I want to try that. You don't, because immediately it looks like it's more complicated than it's something.
It's a niche game anyway.
Exactly. So this is what I want. Like, I want them to be able to stand toe to toe with. I don't see that beef. I don't see the problem with that. I
To
don't
me,
see the
it's just
problem.
like being a diverse portfolio, being able to do all these different things.
Yeah,
And for the
I
most
think
part,
so.
they are diverse. And I know the chat's in there.
Except for that.
They're
Except for
more
that.
diverse than Sony. I will always
100%.
give them that. Like, they could do it all. I just want one honest effort on that. That's all.
Yeah, I think they're gonna give it to you.
We got Dipsy Do with the $5 super chat.
I know you.
Dipsy
I'm
Doo,
not telling
that's
you,
a hood joint.
We are not. Shout out to Dipsy Doo. we will not just poo-poo that name. Shout out to Dipsy Doo. That's what's up, man. Because
That's
that's
for the hood.
Doo. That's the
That's
the
the
Dipsy Doo.
Dipsy Do. I
Shout
respect
out. Extra points for the Yankee emblem. Thank you.
it.
Yeah, for sure. You know he's from New York.
Definitely.
If Microsoft would make a Sony third-person game, the genre might be dead by then. Why aren't Sony fans asking for anything other than third person?
Because they like what they eating.
They're like, yeah,
They,
100%.
they not complaining. They like the food
They
over
good
there.
over there.
Why people still eat Burger King?
Yeah.
Because they like the food.
Yeah, we got JD Gamer with the $5 super chat. Microsoft owns the Quantum Break IP and the Recore IP, but the developers have moved on from them and wish they could get.
That's correct. That is correct.
Oh,
That is
okay.
correct. Thank you for
let's
correcting
get
that.
that Quantum Break
That is
too.
correct.
Control
That is correct.
field.
I don't know if they own. Do they own the IP or they own the rights to the first game?
I don't know, but we got it.
Yeah.
Remake.
we got some that you say is the $5 super chat. Microsoft owns Quantum Break. Same thing.
Yep,
Quantum
correct.
Break was
Thanks for the
amazing.
correction.
I will put that game's story, world, and combat up against anything Naughty Dog made all gen. I don't know about the combat.
Yeah, I'm fall back on the combat. but what I would say is that world,
Yes.
the story, when they got the real faces of actors that I love, yo, they had the Lord of the Rings dude. Man, I don't care what nobody say.
They had Littlefinger. They had Iceman.
Yo, they had Black Chuck Bodak.
Chuck Bodak.
It was lit, son. It was
They had
lit.
dude, from The Wire. From The Wire.
Yes, yeah, man.
That's a
Shout
guy.
out to you.
John
Let me see what else.
Stop,
we got.
turn on your auto HDR.
Turn your auto. Yo, Jonathan B. Stupid. Dude, I said, sorry. Turn
Looking
your
like
auto
Vin Diesel.
HDR down.
Then he looking like Vin Diesel.
This joint look crazy today.
Yo, hold on.
Then you got JD.
I got a bunch. They got jumped. We got Jonathan Soft. Turn your auto HDR down. Okay, we got JD Game with the $5 super chat. CDPR went from third person to first person, and the initiative is a more senior and talented team. They can do it for sure. They can do it. Then we got Smitty Smith. Lord Psalm is confirmed. Jesus Christ, may the light bless you. The Book of X. He has been chosen by Barry.
He's been chosen.
He has been chosen.
Wow.
Drunken Ninja. We looking for the answer. We have it with Ninja Blade and Hellblade 2.
Yeah.
Ninja Theory and Hellblade 2.
Hellblade 2 is not a new IP. Just for the record.
Yeah.
No, I hear what you're saying.
But I would say this: if they expand, because Hellblade 2,
No, Hellblade 2 is gonna be
combat-
fire. I'm loving it. I mean, I'm just telling you selfishly. That's all. But I know what you're talking about. That fits technically the genre.
It fits it.
Just not a new IP. That's all.
All right, so all right, we caught up.
We got
No,
Scooby
we got
Dan,
one more.
$2 super chat. Savage looking like Vin Diesel in Pitch Black.
Savage.
And we got the
We
last
got
one.
Rain G4, right? We
Yeah.
got Rain G4 with the $5 super chat. Microsoft has to give us AAA games that takes advantage of the Series X.
My man.
They need to do it, not because Sony is doing it, but us gamers deserve it.
That, my man. Thank you.
100%.
And stop tired of dudes making excuses. But why aren't you asking them to do
And-
that? Stop worrying about what
and
they
this
do.
is my beef, right?
Mhm.
And this is not. This is maybe wrong to think this way, but this is the way the market is. When you think about how Sony has defined what a AAA game is, they look a certain way, right? So if you're the casual gamer that's looking for what is the best of the best, you're going to get directed to something that looks a certain way, a third-person action game with beautiful graphics. And so if they don't have that, immediately somebody discounts them.
Right.
But
I don't
that's
want
not,
that.
I don't subscribe to your theory when it comes to that, because Nintendo is the market leader. Nintendo is winning every NPD, and Nintendo doesn't follow that same philosophy. So it really boils down to do what you do best, but add that other periphery stuff to it. I feel what you're saying, but we got to stop with the narrative. Just because Sony did it and they like to do little splash pages with it, it's cool.
Right.
What COG is looking for, and I hear it because I know it because it's been drummed in my head, that he wants one.
Thank you.
One you own, one that you back, and one that you push forward. He doesn't want the one and done that you don't follow up.
But even
that you don't own.
Even a Nintendo argument though, what are their main franchises?
Yeah, Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the
Over
Wild.
the shoulder, third person.
3D Mario.
Oh, no. I hear you. They started out in a certain way, and what was selling this that's not what's selling this generation. I mean, Breath of the Wild is selling, but that's not one of their most anticipated games either.
No, that was.
It's for us, but
for the world.
for them, for their market, that wasn't the most anticipated game for their market.
But you're looking at Pokemon and
and Animal Crossing. I know what you're going. I know where you're going with that.
Right. All right. Let me give you my impressions of the show.
Real quick. I know.
I thought Microsoft stole the show with Perfect Dark, but Perfect Dark gave me goosebumps. All right.
Yes.
I just needed them to confirm what we knew. All right. So taking that off the table, and I don't want any Microsoft person or any Microsoft exec to think that I'm poo-pooing it and throwing it to the side. It was phenomenal. Thank you. I appreciate you showing us and telling us exactly where you were going. Fantastic. Sony absence was deafening. It was deafening because I predicted that Sony would be there. I predicted that they would show good stuff, and the absence is deafening, and they're taking you guys for granted, period. Not saying that they don't go buy Sony, whatever. You're being used. You need to realize it. Okay. Now, my standout from the show, even though all those games that y'all mentioned was good, Thunder.
Which one was that?
Thunder was the tactical XCOM type game with the destructible worlds using look like Unreal 5 graphics engine on Steam. Hopefully it comes to console. But you pick your team. It was like 4 guys, and you was moving like XCOM, and you was sending your units out and looked like Gears of War Tactics on the next level. It was fantastic. That was the biggest game I took from there, because out of all the other games like Back for Blood, yeah, that's great. I'm going to be playing it to death. But what's something that surprised me that I didn't think that I would see, that took me completely by surprise, was Thunder. And I think Thunder is going to be a sleeper hit when it releases. Right. And I know it's right up your alley, Cog, and definitely up Addict's alley.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, real quick, I'll make it. Look, show I thought was good for gaming. I mean, like I said numerous times, I've not always seen eye to eye with Lord Keegley on things, but look, at the end of the day, what this show represents and what it does for the industry is tremendous. I thought the look was phenomenal. I know some people felt a little bit like it was too commercialized, got too popular. But to me, look, when you got Stephen A. Smith, you got all the gaming is here, man. Gaming is here. We're on the biggest stage. We're moving and shaking. And you look, it's good to see. As far as the standout games, Crimson, that was in the Crimson joint. I forgot the name of it. I forgot the name of it. But whatever that Crimson game is,
Yeah,
that
Crimson Desert.
Yeah, that looked phenomenal. You know, the Sephiroth reveal for Smash was a stealer, a show stealer. So many moments, man. The Back for Blood. You know what I'm saying? Mass Effect. You know, them showing the Liara. Again, not saying that it guarantees that the game's gonna be fire, but at least we know it's coming back. What happened? What that pissed you off?
That kind of pissed me off. It kind of pissed me off because when it was like they were doing the space thing, and I was like,
Starfield.
What is this?
Starfield, yeah.
I said, this is Starfield.
Yeah.
I said, oh my God, they're about to blow the show up.
Yeah.
They're about to take over. I said it's going down.
Yeah.
And it was like Mass Effect. So I was like, oh, come on, man.
Nah, that was for me,
I
man.
was like, yo, Mass Effects will continue. Yo, studios in shambles.
Listen, they sent the shout out. They sent the shout out at the people that left. They was like, yo, we still got it.
Yo, what's crazy is it was like it was like a breakup in a relationship.
Yes.
And he go, but I'm still okay.
But I'm still, that was for me. That was for me. He's like, look, we moved on, but we still good.
We don't know that, bro.
Look, they fooled me for this trailer.
Out.
Yeah, this trailer, I've been
putting up a good face.
I put up a good face that they find, and I'm good with that.
The happy, sad face. They just, all I saw was the happy.
Listen, I'm good.
Sitting there with the half smile, like, we good.
Son, Liara, that means they're gonna directly tie it to the shepherd people. That's the joy. I don't want the rider and the jiggly legs and the googly eyes. No Andromeda.
It's gonna be worse this time.
Well, we gotta see. But I like that. And then, damn, what was the other joint? Real quick, it was a joint. It was one more joint. Obviously the perfect dog. The perfect dog. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, like Attic said, you know, when I heard Aaron say, "Don't expect nothing big," I'm like, "Oh, here we go."
I figured he was lying, though.
They probably told Aaron, "Yo, stop hyping stuff up, man."
Yeah,
I was mad,
Aaron
bro.
was like, "I got you."
I was mad because I was like, "So we can't get nothing? Like, we can't get not one of what somebody working on? Like, you know what I'm saying?" So it was the perfect fake out because I came in like, "They ain't gonna show nothing."
They need to do that more often.
That's what I'm saying. And then they came through. We know what initiative is working on now. It's official. Super pumped, super excited to see what Perfect Dark going to do. Very cool, you know what I'm saying? And they had some good announcements, but I'll transition back to you because we'll combine this topic. This is yours with the Game Pass stuff, right?
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah.
It is. It's just very short, very quick. It's something I observed. I observed that the Game Pass effect is really weird in how we perceive new purchases and games coming out. I no longer, and this is just talking about me and a couple of people that I know that I've been talking to. I no longer get super excited for game releases because no longer do I have to sit down and allocate a budget to games. No longer do I have to sit there and say, okay, well, these two games come out now. And okay, that's 170 or 150 or whatever it is if you get the collector's editions on stuff. And okay, so I gotta pick one, or maybe I can catch a sale. I got the 2-for-1 or whatever. No longer do I have to do that because I say, you know, I'll sit there in Game Pass. I'll finish off all the stuff that's in Game Pass. And Game Pass have been releasing a lot of AAA titles and stuff like that. And it's like a smorgasbord that I'm trying over here. And then by the time I do get around to said games that did come out, because I can miss the purchase, because I noticed that with Cyberpunk, I can miss the purchase. And when I do turn around to get it, if it didn't get released in Game Pass a month or two later, it's at a cheaper price. So it takes the stigma and the feeling of, oh, I got to do this. And I just wanted to say that I've noticed that other consoles that don't have that, they revere their games in a different manner. And it's like, okay, you spend $60, you must cap for that $60. You must be out there like, yo, it's the greatest thing since sliced bread. Right. Now, if, and this is my hope, that Sony brings that Game Pass wave over there, so it removes that whole. They cook it up. Jim Ryan said because he understands the metrics. He sees the metrics. I don't care what nobody say. You got 2 million, they got 20 million. It's a difference. It's a huge difference. And when we started off first, he got to control that. Does it happen and does it change? Because with me, I've noticed that I can fall back off of purchases more willingly now because of Game Pass.
Yeah.
And I want to know if that's a thing. Is it just me? Is it just the people that I'm talking to, or what's going on?
No, I mean, you know, I'll jump in real quick, and I like this topic. I mean, I think I get where you're going because it's so much value in the service, and then it's kind of like, yo, I could wait because it's like there's so much quality in there, like it's insane. You know what I'm saying? So I get what you're saying. I mean, I don't know, like it's tough for me because there's some games that I'm like, yo, I don't care, I'm not waiting. You know what I'm saying? But I will say, with Game Pass being as robust and all these announcements that we got in there, it does make you like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm good. Like, I don't think that, you know, bust my
Are we
foot
talking
in.
about Game Pass?
Yeah, get it.
Yeah, I never. Sorry, I was dealing with work stuff. That's why I was gone for a couple seconds. I never would have played Stars Renegade. I'm not going to even sit here and try to front like that.
I would have never played that Yes by Grace game ever.
I played Moonlighters because they sent me a review code, but if I never would have got the review code, I never would have played Moonlighters, and that's on Game Pass. Like, there are gems that are better than AAA titles on Game Pass.
Addict, my premise is Game Pass allowing you to wait on certain games until either the price drops or it comes to Game Pass or you see a sale on it or stuff like that? Is it hitting you in that effect that the Game Pass effect is allowing you to hold off and to curb your addiction while you can play other games and wait for price drops and something like that to happen?
I think Game Pass is like, you know, I'm not as extra as you. Like, I ain't playing that unless it only comes out on Game Pass. But like what Game Pass has shown me, it's like, look, like, first off, it's shown me that these indie games hitting different and people won't give them enough times. And Game Pass gives me the option to play them as long as I'm subscribed to Game Pass. It also gives me that, oh, you bored? Just pull up what's on Game Pass. Like, and what's funny is Game Pass be making my backlog longer.
Yeah.
It's just like, instead of playing the games I have put money into, I'm like, let's just see what Game Pass
it's funny you said, because again, I'm not, Quick Resume is a fun feature, right? And I'm looking at, I got Gears Tactics, Yes by Grace, until the end, and I'm like, yo, I don't even want to touch Cyberpunk just yet because I'm not finished with these because I'm having crazy fun with these games that I didn't think I was going to have so much fun with. So it's like, I get what Attic is saying because it's like, it adds to your backlog. Then there's so many gems that you missed out on, right? And you're like, yo, I never played that game, and I wasn't going to get that game necessarily, you know, 60 at the time other games were out. So it helps with your business decisions, man. Like, it really does. It has made my backlog more. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't think that. It's kind of crazy.
For me, it has kind of a different effect. Because I love Game Pass. I'll never give it up, right? But as little time as I have to play games, the smaller stuff, this is why you always see me buying the smaller games that I want to play that are on Game Pass. I buy them on the Switch because I'm not home, right? I want to engage with those games and I don't have the chance to sit down and play them at home. So I do that. So in a way, what Game Pass does for me, it's kind of sitting there all the time till the big blockbuster comes out. And it sort of makes me feel like, to King's point about you don't feel super excited for the big releases because you know it's just going to be there. It reminds me of how I started to feel back in the OG Xbox days and the 360 days when, let's just say I had access to every game.
Everything.
You like, when a game comes out, you don't care anymore because like, I have it. Like it's the same feeling. It's not for the same reasons, but it is sort of the same feeling. And I'm like, damn, I don't get to engage with 90% of the hot stuff that comes on here.
I will say this though. I know what you're right, and you're right. I know where you're going. I do feel I'm gonna have to lend you my Razer Kishi, because when you get that Kishi and you playing that xCloud and you continue it on.
But this is my thing, though. The Kishi is not the problem.
What's the problem?
Because of my job.
Oh, you can't.
I am never in a place where the internet is great. Yeah. So again, what I told you, if the 5G and whatever the Wi-Fi were viable in a real way for me.
You turn your phone into a hotspot, brother.
But it's where I am.
You still don't even got the signal?
Yeah, exactly. It's the signal. So it's like, it's put xCloud in the bushes for me.
You got to switch there, yeah.
It's the switch. So it's like, otherwise I would have been on that. And I would have been playing Valhalla.
I ain't gonna hold you because when Xbox came out and I get that Kishi.
I already know the experiences.
Was like coming hot there.
You notice that he hasn't been talking about the Switch that much.
Kind of cool.
Yeah.
This thing is just like,
and I knew it was happening. I knew
He's in
that.
the ice box right now. He's in the vaccination chamber.
Instead of vaccination. It's about to get the COVID shot.
Let's get these super chats real quick.
Hold on a second. Let me. Well, this last one I'll leave right there.
Today's
we had the Wise Old Gamer.
Yeah, today's been crazy, man. Oh my god.
We got Wise Old Gamer.
$5 super chat from the Wise. Okay.
No, I got it. Don't worry about it. I have.
Are you sure you have it?
Yeah, the Wise Old Gamer. I have it. I just had to scroll back. Wise Old Gamer, $2 super chat. Leave Sav alone. He's waiting for the new GDK.
You.
Then we have David by choice with the $5 super chat. It feels like people want 8K to make Big Mac with Xbox and PS5. Maybe Xbox is not confident in their third-person story-driven game just yet. Just make one. Just make one. Yeah. Smitty Smith with the $5 super chat. Lord Sov, I can see the angel wings. Ascend, brother. Ascend.
No, do not ascend. Stay your ass in your chair. Pause.
Then we have Abacadabra72 with the $5 super chat. The only major game Xbox has that's its first person is Halo. Hold on, something. Recore, Quantum Break. What was the other one? Sea of Thieves, I guess.
That's
CD3. CD3, Fable are all third-person games. Where are all these IP games at? First-person games.
IPs at. Yeah. First-person games at.
First-person games at. Yeah.
Well, almost everything Bethesda makes first-person.
Exactly. Exactly. So and that's all. Now that's their library now.
Dishonored's first-person. All the Skyrim games are first-person.
I think it jumped me.
Then we got Black Ronin with the $5 super chat. Callisto Protocol could be our next gen Dead Space. Yeah, that's one we forgot.
I mean, I saw it. Listen, guys, I don't really cap too hard with these CG trailers. Yeah. I'm sorry. I mean, Back for Blood, that definitely showed me what the game is. What I can look forward to. When Barbatuan jumps out the ground and you're running for your life and you got one-armed Willie smacking you silly in the street while you got that spider spitting on your legs. All of that.
We got to say, Sage is not giving up on his Quantum Break.
Giving up
Sage with the $20 super chat. Quantum Break combat. Chaining powers is fire. Dashing the enemy staggers them. Cast time stop. Stack bullets for more impact. Speed dash. But mid dash, pull left trigger. It triggers bullet time with badass one hand on gun animation. You know what? Say, I'm gonna go back. I want to go back to Quantum Break on the Series X to see how it runs, right?
Yeah.
I want to see that. So you've kind of convinced me to do that. We got the Wise Old Gamer with the $5 super chat. Sav, I see you, fam. It's 2020. You just opening the matrix of leadership to light your darkest hour. That's my brother.
It is crazy what it's doing to him.
It's just him.
It is doing. When I tell you how dark my room is,
that's probably why.
The auto HDR.
Yeah, probably illuminating you, sir.
I gotta talk to Jason Ronald. We got fixed it.
Yes. What else we got?
We got Sage again with the $10 super chat. Enemies in Quantum Break are more aggressive. Cover ain't safe. No, you can't. Sage.
Sage is riding die for Quantum Break.
Cover ain't safe. No other third-person game can go into the middle of all crisscrossing fire. And yes, you can go back and forth in between enemies. Yes.
Look, Sage, man.
It is lit. I'm telling you, it's a better game than Control.
But I don't know about that combat.
Next week. Yes. You can go all on, man, but stop the super chat so we can get out of here.
I gotta go to work, damn it. Then we have AKW with £5 super chat. I know what you're talking about, King. No longer I buy games because of Game Pass.
Yeah, thank you. Yo, that's my whole thing. Does it allow
you let's keep going
to save your addiction and to just to partake? Because I'm playing Unruly Heroes.
I feel that,
and that's like Rayman on steroids.
Yeah. Shout out to Wild One. Soft look like he in the Bone Thugs and Harmony Crossroads.
We had Iron Mike.
We got Iron Mike with the $5 super chat. Science has proven that Game Pass makes you an enlightened gamer, as you can see by the lights shining on me. Then we got Sage once again. $5 super chat. There's also a Splinter Cell Conviction Last of Us 2 last known position mechanic that makes enemies lose sight of you in search. That's Time Rush. Quantum Break.
Yo, he gonna,
Yo,
he gonna make. You know what? Sage, you on this up. I'm gonna fire up. I'm gonna download Quantum Break.
I'm gonna download Quantum Break again.
Let's start doing our outros before he comes back.
I know before
we got
be all night.
We got 380 here.
Bro.
Let's close this show out on 300 likes at least. Let's hit that.
We hit 5K,
it helps us with the Matrix, whatever.
The Matrix.
The Matrix. You know what I'm saying now.
Yeah, he tired.
Hey, make sure that you share that out to people. Please share it out to your friends. I mean, if your friend is sitting there bored and he's like, man, I hate what's going on in the world. Yo, show him us. We'll put a smile on his face for the day.
Don't even laugh.
I do want to state, shameless plug. We're actually gonna. A lot of people have been wanting us to play games like Among Us. We're actually gonna do that this week. We're gonna do that Thursday at 12 a.m. And I know it's early. That's because Lord King got to sleep. He got to sleep.
Nigga, I gotta get it ready for Will Me Hood show.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna be doing that at 12 a.m. I got BG. He's gonna play it with us. I even got Jack Boo John. He's gonna play it with us. I still got 2 spots open. So if you hit me up and I tried to get Luca, but Luca kind of gave me the Tucker roll. Like she wouldn't tell me yes or no, and it looks like Rand's gonna be there too. So.
No doubt. Hurry up before Sage come back. Is he gonna give us more Quantum Break?
Wow, High Confusion got that one too.
Oh wow, that's what's up. Were you all caught up, Sal?
He's got that copy and paste on deck.
All right, cool, man. So let's get this pause, get about it, because we have gone crazy long.
12 a.m. or 12 a.m. What are you? 12 p.m. Obviously.
Oh, okay.
It's at 12 a.m.
You said 12 a.m.
Yeah, 12 a.m. I'll be at work.
All right. Anyway.
12 p.m. 12 p.m.
New
My bad.
ILP.
Okay, that was my fault.
We caught up on chat, so we caught up.
Yeah, we caught up.
All right, cool. Let's get about it. New ILP poll in regards to the recent bugs and technical disparity between PC, next gen, and current gen consoles with Cyberpunk 2077. What do you think CD Projekt Red needed to do in regards to its release date? Choices are A, delay again to fix immersion breaking bugs. B, can current gen versions completely. C, delay the launch, specifically with next gen patch. Or D, y'all tripping. All you gotta do is disable HDR, frame rate, motion blur, flame rate, and then it's super lit. Shout out to all those who are rocking the poll. It will go up later, man. Yo, salute to 5,000, my brothers. Another fantastic year doing this thing, man. I'm proud of what we're doing. It's tremendous. We got a lot of stuff planned for next year. We got one more show, I believe, for the rest of this year. And it's been fun, man. It's been a fun journey. I love what we're doing. I love this community that we got. Super passionate, even when they hate me and they disagree. It's super passionate. But, just give our shout-outs and one more for the year, and then we'll wrap up 2020 into 2021. Lord at it.
Oh, we were talking about that already?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so next week's gonna be a little different, unless something drastic happens, and I mean drastic. Like it's got to be defining that we need a normal show. Next week, we're gonna bring on guests. We're gonna talk about this entire generation. We're gonna talk about our favorite games, the games that are honorable mention, the games that got looked over. We're gonna do a little bit differently next week, so definitely tune in for that. And for next week, for me only, next week I will be reading more in the chat that's not that's not in color. So definitely keep a lookout for that. We're going to be announcing some of the guests soon. I think Cognito's already got a couple planned out. So definitely look out for that. It's going to be a very interesting show, to say the least.
It's going to be the last one, man. It was Lord Sa, very spicy today.
It's just the beginning. Just the beginning.
Choices. Very feisty.
I'm sending everyone a copy of a Pearl Jam album.
Wow. To culture us heathens.
Can I sell mine on eBay?
After you listen to it, do whatever you want. I'm gonna send you a digital copy. Actually, you have to keep it. So speaking of reading things that aren't in color, No Red Cillian says, "Farewell, everyone. Be safe. Best wishes, and may Sob Skywalker watch over you." Unbelievable. So for me, guys, you know me. You know where I'm going. You know what I'm about to do. Go to work. Next week I start my vacation. So Friday, so I won't be able to be on Addict Stream on Thursday because I don't start till Friday. But I will be on the Bitcast,
nice,
along with Lord Ains,
yes,
on and our friend Dan Rodriguez,
yes,
on Saturday 1 p.m. Eastern time. So I'm looking forward to that because I've never been on the Bitcast.
Good show. Good
those
shit.
guys are
Love
trying
them
to.
brothers.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So that's what I'll be doing.
No doubt.
And we will be doing that stream on the IOP channel. I saw a couple people on Twitter asking where it will be. I don't want no one missing it because I know everyone in this chat's not subbed to me, so we'll be doing on the IOP
Hold on, what's
channel.
up, Anthony Boyd? Who didn't get back to me on Patreon on winning the question a few weeks ago? We got some Iron Lord business we need to take care of.
I thought I got. I'll get to you after the show.
All right, cool. Take care of
Let
the
me bring
business.
up
The
Patreon now.
Lannisters and the Lords always pay their debts. We have to.
I kind of swore I got back to him.
We'll make sure we get everything right. We'll square that up. Lord King. Rare form today as usual. Where can the fine people find you? What's going on?
You can find me on Dolph Castle X Fridays at 9 p.m. talking about premium statue 16. Premium statue. This week I got another unboxing. So this Maestro, I did a live unboxing on Dolph Castle X. Go check that out. It's a half an hour. You know, you go in there, you just see me struggle with this giant baby. Heavy as hell. This is ridiculous. That's coming from the cover art of Imperfect Future with the Maestro. I'm going to give you the KOS on that. That'll be up this week. KOS live right now, talking about Gachi Man, Battle of the Planets, Science Ninja Team, Eagle Riders, and G-Force. All those wonderful characters that y'all know and love. This room is going to change.
Oh, wow.
And you can catch me on Twitter. Listen, I need you spitters. Yes. Those dudes who got bars. If you got bars, hit my DM on Twitter. That's King David OTW. If you got bars and you follow the realm and you family, hit me up.
Yes.
We'll talk. I'm trying to do something. I need spitters. So it's
once he looks at
like,
mine, no one else is right.
Addict ready, son.
It's gonna be like I got talent or whatever that show is, and only one. There can be only one. Or maybe if y'all so damn nice and I can't pick, might be two versions of the joint. And you know, I'm telling you right now, you don't want to miss out on this opportunity because this opportunity will open doors. If you're spitting in the mirror, you driving to work, you in the shower, you got your bars, hit me with those bars.
Yes.
Let's go.
Let's go. Salute, man. Yeah, like I said, King out there moving and shaking with that King statue. Please check that out. Also up on LordsOfGaming.net. That Gajimon, it is fire. He's got other stuff cooking. Again, appreciate the support for Last Word. Y'all been really showing love, man. Pulling up. It's been growing. I love to see it. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, like I said, one more episode. It'll be some fun, you know, returning guests and just fun and celebration. And again, thank everybody. 5K, you couldn't have done it without you guys. You guys still rocking 300 over y'all in here, up to 500 a day. Hit that like button, share it out.
Almost 300 likes.
Still,
Y'all dudes are doing it.
They did it, bro. 5K,
Respect.
man. Yeah, we really appreciate y'all. Have nothing more to say. That's all I got, Addict. You got everything. We took care of the business.
Yeah, Anthony, hit me up on Patreon.
No doubt. Yeah, and yeah, hit them up on Patreon. This way we get you squared away. Everyone, enjoy your weekend. Catch y'all next week. Peace.